You know, niggas here. Well, shit. Well, I would just like to say that we are live. So, really quick, welcome back to the Highlight Podcast. I'm 1/3 of the Gizan. Got my dogs with me. I thank Threezy from the HBZ. Taz
Here,
man with the gas man. Okay, we got some presentation. Um, soon we get Rob on this jump. Um, yeah, I guess we can go ahead and start with this NBA shit real quick. We can go ahead and get the March Madness in a little bit. We ain't gonna take too much time today because I know niggas got a nice little schedule going on. So yeah, we gonna make this a little neat and discreet, I guess. But ain't too much different been going on in the NBA. There has been some interesting things as far as MVP race. The NBA.com just released its new MVP rankings, and to my surprise, Victor Wembanyama
number
is now
one.
number one in the rankings.
Crazy.
And for me personally, it's not to say that Wemby ain't having like an MVP s year, but to me, it's esque. It's not like totally MVP. Because for one, I don't even think just looking at the statistics, and of course, you got to watch the man perform. He's more impactful than his numbers. I know that. But, you know, 24, 11, 3 blocks in 28 minutes, that don't even move me, to be honest. Like, for one, that's not even MVP numbers. They said if he was to win MVP, yeah, he'll be the youngest MVP since Derrick Rose. But hell, even Derrick Rose is averaging 25 something. Wemby only averaging
25. He's
24.
the 25, yeah.
Yeah, and Wemby only averaging 24. Now again, he's only averaging 29 minutes. But even right then, it's like what MVP average less than 30 minutes. Like I would love to know that one because I can't think it would probably have to be Bill Walton or something. But yeah, like as far as the late surge that the Spurs have been on, uh have now dominate, but this win was, that was what it was going to be. And trying to think some of the other matchups they had. Fuck, who did they play? I don't know. I know it's some bumtivity. So
Where,
what with Spurs?
oh, the teams they've been playing?
Yeah, I remember the last game they played the Grizzlies and
I think like
blew
the
them
West is
out.
on, I think the West is on like are they like on a bottom 500 schedule or some shit? Like, cause I know the Lakers, we ain't playing nothing but like below 500 teams like our last couple games.
Well, for you, they are.
I think we already had looked it up that the Spurs had like a
I said
easy
it in the
first.
chat. I said in the chat this earlier this week. He said that pretty much the Spurs have a chance to take the 1 seed for real because of like the OKC like record compared. I mean not OKC record, but they schedule compared to like their record. Like yeah,
I
Spurs got an
think
easier record towards the end of the season now for real.
I think the his MVP jump is like indicative because they're winning. It's like a late game surge or some shit like. But
But look who they
I still
win
agree.
against though.
I still agree with you saying like that shit ain't really.
They beating the Pacers and shit. Like it's like that's not moving me at all.
Yeah, they just came off like a 16 game losing streak or some shit. Like,
I don't think that they going off of that though. I just think that they just going
I mean,
off.
what else could they be going off? Because his number's not better than like
I mean,
half
they're
the
going
niggas on
off
the
of like
list.
the. I mean, to me, they're going off of like just like the win streak, basically, like in the leadership. But I mean, Shea still outweighs all of that, though.
I just feel like like we can't be crediting a nigga for doing what he's supposed to do against the Grizzlies and the Pacers. Like that's
I mean, it's
that.
not just those teams though.
So what other teams recently?
Let me see. Let me look at this.
It's
You want
very cakewalkish. The last great win I could think of was against the Suns. That was like a week ago.
hold on. I'm going to the wrong shit. Calendar. So I'm gonna go back from they played the Grizzlies last. I'm not gonna really say nothing about the Heat for now. I mean, but they is at least like a play-in team though. Then they had Pacers, Suns. Not Kings. They did play the Kings, but then they also played the Clippers, Hornets, Nuggets, Celtics, Rockets, Clippers again, Pistons. Like they had a tough, at least like 10-game schedule almost. Like this is, yeah. I mean, really, the only teams that you can say they just dog walked or whatever you expect them to beat will be Kings, Grizzlies,
Pacers.
and Pacers. That's it. But other than that, they played good teams though.
Okay. Well, I ain't the one that was saying it. I just don't think his numbers are indicative to MVP. I mean, he'd be like Rail said. I mean, 24 points. I mean, Derrick Rose at least averaged 25.
I
That'd be
mean, but
like
I feel like he just kind of got the media. He's basically kind of got the media jumping with this whole defensive thing that he does on the floor too, though. But I don't. I agree with y'all though. I don't think that's enough for him though, just based off of even like his stats too though. Because I
and
was thinking like the nigga averaged what like 24, 25.
yeah, he makes the jump to number one with 24, 25. Yet Luka's been averaging 40 the last 11 games. And he goes down he goes down. So I'm like, I don't know. I mean, but this is like the official ranking. So I'm like, what are they measuring?
I mean,
Because
measuring it all, the winning, defense, offense. I guess they
Luka's
trying to
been winning
look
games
past like.
too. Luka's been winning games too, bro. Like
I mean, yeah, but then if you compare, other MVP seasons, well, other MVP
the only
races.
thing you're gonna add is defense. That's the only thing a person's gonna
That's
add
the
over
only
there.
thing you can add.
That's the only thing you can add.
No, yeah, I understand
Luka's
that.
offensively having a better offensive season than anybody.
I
And he moves
understand
down
that,
to
but
4.
I understand that, but look at this, though. What was that year when Kobe lost it to what Steve Nash? When Steve only averaged like what 15 points?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They had a dominant winning
LeBron
record.
averaged 30. I think LeBron averaged 31 that season, or 27 or some shit.
That
So I
year
mean,
they
I
had a
feel like
dominant record.
I mean, yeah, but then okay, yeah, you're gonna go off of like the dominant record part. But I mean, I feel like at this point, if they give it to Wemby, it's only because like Spurs probably take like if the Spurs take like the number one seed, basically.
That's the only way that can be validated. If the Spurs got the number one seed.
Yeah, if it's validated, they take the number one
Yeah,
seed.
I mean,
And I feel like
I'm
he
just
got to
saying
have a
now on
master
wax.
class. I feel like he got to have a master class against the Nuggets. They played them twice. That's probably the last series team that the Spurs go play before the season over with. So I do think what Wemby does against the Nuggets, who are hot and healthy. The Nuggets are completely healthy now. So
They've been beating cupcake teams too.
yeah, they have. They have
They
Utah
almost
and
lost to some cupcake teams too, though.
yeah, almost lost to
I think the West
Utah,
is. I think the
Mavericks.
West is on the bottom half of playing like bottom 500 teams because West ain't playing nothing but sorry teams right now.
No, but that's what I'm saying though. All about this whole Wemby MVP thing. Like he's not gonna win it if he's the 2 seed, of course. But I feel like right now he's basically saying. I mean,
Oh
well,
no!
he's
Oh
not
no!
basically saying,
No,
but
he's still number one. He's number one, and they're number two now.
I mean, yeah,
Season
but I'm saying he's not gonna win it by the end of all this if
if
he's
the
still at
season
number 2.
ends today, he was number one.
I don't still got them giving it to him, man. That's just what like based off.
The
I mean,
rankings.
they still have to do the voting though. It's just that they saying like he's the favorite right now.
When the last time? I mean, when the last time the NBA.com had number one favorites and they didn't win it? I would say the
Man,
number one is pretty refutable if the season ends today. That's a hell of a ranking. Like,
I don't know,
maybe not. Maybe not.
because you
I don't
just
know.
see how that shit changes at any time. Like,
I think it's solidified. If he takes number one and beats the Nuggets, at least have like 30 and 12, 30, 33, 12, something like that. Yeah, I think he wins it. I think he wins. He gets that one out the way. It'll be a sneak win. You know, motherfuckers gonna always have something to say about it.
I mean, but if he wins that, then I mean that's crazy because he winning DPOY right after that too, though. Well, not right after because he's gonna get that first because they do MVP later. But if Wemby win MVP, then that means he got DPOY already too, though.
Yeah, I
So he
don't
done
see how
won
he don't.
two.
I don't see how he don't get it this year. I don't see how he don't get it.
No,
This
he
should be.
got to get it this year. If he, I
Well, he
mean, if he
definitely
misses one more game, then yeah, I think he is. But
Is he on that threshold too?
yeah,
He
like I
had
said,
one more game.
yeah, like I said, nigga, if he missed one more game, I think that's like it for him.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Well,
he,
if he wins one more game, Shea's winning it.
yeah,
Shea got 5 games himself, right? Shea's good. Shea's good.
Wait, we talking about
yeah.
DPOY or MVP?
MVP.
I mean, I was still talking about DPOY. Like he
Oh
still
yeah.
qualifies for DPOY because I mean he still has one more game that if he misses it, that's it for him. Like, but they're gonna give him DPOY this year, and then if he gets the all right. So this is just my say so on this on my last take on this. Yeah, if he gets the number one seed, he's gonna get defensive player of the year, MVP, and then just like how we talked about, last week. I mean, hey, it's a possibility this nigga could get a Finals MVP as well too in the same year. So that would be what in year 3 that he has done this.
I just don't want to hear people saying it's screaming it's forced. I don't want to hear nobody saying that.
I don't think it would be forced, bro, if he wins that shit. That's why I said the only way how he wins that is if he gets number one seed. If he stays number two, then I'll say yeah, it might be. People got like a case on that for real to kind of be like, why did he win MVP this year and only
How
being like,
far the how far are the Spurs back from the Thunder?
shit, I think they one game out. Let me see.
Well, I say two.
Yeah, it's either one or two. One or two.
So that means the Thunder got to lose 2 more games, right?
Which
Yep.
is possible. They almost lost to Chicago.
Nah, I think they pulled that one out pretty good. I mean, that was a
I said
fight.
they. I said they
It was a
almost
dog fight.
did.
Yeah,
They
you right.
almost.
Right.
They
Yeah.
they pulled it off. I mean, everybody gets their little blunders every now and then, but they still won the game though.
22 right. You basically shit. Niggas basically got up. You know when you got to play serious, you lay back and you playing. You like, Then they go on the 8-0 run. You like, oh, hold up, shit. I might got to stand up. Like that's basically what the fuck that was.
But yeah, Spurs 2 games behind Thunder. And then who y'all play? Who's y'all next two teams? That y'all play?
Who do we play?
Don't y'all play the Lakers next right now? Let me see.
I don't think we play next.
Hold on, man. Let me pull this schedule up, man. I got us. I got us. As soon as I find y'all damn name. Calendar. Damn, okay, y'all got 2 games left. Or am I wrong? Nah, yeah, I'm
Ooh.
wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Yeah, so y'all play us next,
Yep.
which is tomorrow. Pistons.
Who is us? Which us?
Oh, which us is gonna be the Knicks.
Okay.
My bad.
You
That
see,
don't be
you
me,
see how that
man.
shit confusing, bro?
Nigga, two-time Tony.
I don't see how that's confusing. I mean, if you
It is, bro.
if you 30 years old and you think that's confusing, then
Bro, I had to ask with
that's
your
good.
team. You see how he comes at me? I just had to ask for your
I'm just saying, how you gonna say it's confusing? That's all I'm saying. Like, I
Bro,
don't get
San
it.
Antonio Knicks fan.
You said us like a nigga supposed to know.
The crazy thing
That's
is,
too
y'all do.
deep.
The crazy thing is, y'all do know, but it's okay.
Bro, I gotta say us's.
All I gotta do is just say us, because y'all know who I be talking about.
It's us. Who? No.
So
So y'all play.
that's gonna be a fucking I don't know. That's gonna be a fucking win, right?
So y'all play the Knicks, Detroit, and then in April y'all play the Lakers again. Y'all play them back to back.
Yeah,
No,
back to
never
back.
mind, not back to back.
Play
So y'all,
Utah.
yeah, y'all play them right after that. What you call it? Then y'all play Utah, then Lakers, and then y'all play Clippers, Nuggets, and then Suns. Like
Oh, they could lose 2 more games. They could lose 3 more, for real, for real.
Yeah, we really could. We got a gauntlet.
that's what I was talking about earlier this week, bro. Like
Yeah, the Spurs probably can catch that. The Spurs probably can catch it.
the Spurs, yeah, we got an easy record going towards the end of the season. Like
I don't even
What
compared
if
to
know
they
who y'all
set it
play.
OKC.
up? What if
I
they
do know y'all do play Denver twice though. I do think Denver gonna get one on y'all.
I don't know, man. We'll see.
And they fully healthy. So I would love to see those matchups.
They
Yeah, because
healthy, but they not
Aaron
healthy.
Aaron Gordon should fucking eat for real, for real.
But that's what I'm saying though. They healthy, but they not healthy for real. Like Aaron Gordon is still doing his little like injury management shit. But I mean, I feel like he's gonna still conserve himself for like the playoffs and shit, just like Peyton Watson too, though. Like Peyton Watson still probably be on like a minutes restriction or something. Well, I don't know. They probably still let him go though.
Yeah, shoot. Still think it's better than what the fuck they previously had.
Hell yeah.
Spencer Jones out there. He coming off rotation. So that's a
And
plus.
then got cooked by Shea that for the buzzer beater.
Shea. He got cooked by everybody. Luca, Austin Reeves. You remember when Austin Reeves hit that little he hit the free throw off the backboard? I mean not the backboard, the rim.
Oh yeah. So that was him.
Got that
Damn, yeah,
jumper.
that's
Yes,
crazy.
he was him. That was him contesting.
Damn.
And he was contesting the Luca baseline midi.
Yeah, they need to pay Peyton Watson back.
ASAP.
They needed him back for
I mean,
sure.
sometimes you just get caught in these situations, bro. Like, I
Yeah,
don't.
he getting head tapped. Been in there every game.
Exactly though. Like you would at least learn from your previous mistakes. Like
In his defense, that Austin Reeves shit was a miracle.
Type was.
That
Nah, but
shit
it
was
was
he'll
just
like
pure. I feel like that was just pure IQ though.
it was, but it was luck at the same time. Like,
I
the
mean,
fuck
we
ain't nobody
saw,
box out. Like,
and then he didn't even think of that. I think didn't Marcus Smart tell him to do that shit or something?
well, I
type
would hope
shit.
he thought of it. Nigga, the game situation would be that he thought of that. Like,
No, somebody had sent a reel in the chat of the whole like situation basically like, and it showed Marcus Smart basically talking to Austin Reeves. I don't know whether he said like take a charge or some shit like that, or I don't know. I probably got to find the video, but it's all right.
Yeah, it's like, see, I feel like he could have said something like that, but you really don't know what exactly he said. He could have been talking about something else. I mean, it looked like he was saying some of those things, so
I
but we
mean,
don't know verbatim.
pause. If you read lips, then I mean, that's what he said. Then, well, I mean, you could tell that's
Nigga
what he
can't
said,
read.
you relapse.
Nigga could be speaking Spanish for all we know.
bruh. If you can read lips, I mean, that's how most of the time they be catching these players anyway. Like,
You
They
I,
relapse.
said the nigga that was playing for Alabama, he was on the bench. They was like he was talking about weed. It was like he said, it's the weed, it's the weed. And he didn't even say that. That shit was going viral. He didn't even say that shit. He said, that's weak as fuck. That's weak as fuck. Like
don't know.
niggas be having shit misconstrued sometimes. So it could be exactly what he said or what's been put out there, but
Well,
sometimes that shit,
I ain't gonna go too deep in this video shit. Like I said, I'll look the part up, but I mean, yeah, I get it though.
but yeah. Yeah,
Did
to be
y'all
honest, I don't think. See, this the thing. I got to see how we look against the Lakers. This rendition of the Lakers at this late of the season with them rolling. Now they just took a L to who
We
the
did.
fuck?
We just beat Brooklyn.
Nah, y'all ain't took an L then. Nah, y'all lost to somebody recently. It won't not Miami. Was it Orlando? Nah,
Yeah, I think we.
y'all might have beat
Somebody
Orlando.
hit a buzzer beater against us, didn't it?
Ah, was it? Fuck, I can't remember. I can't remember, but I think y'all streak got broken recently.
you said who street?
The Lakers.
Yeah, they lost. It was a previous. Damn, it was like a couple of games ago or some shit.
Yeah.
Let me
I
see.
think it
Hold
was an
on.
East Coast team.
No, we beat the Pacers.
And beat the Pacers.
Hold
We
on,
lost to Detroit by
we look
3.
this right now. Hold on.
Detroit, yeah. Back
Yeah,
then it's the Nash Jenkins.
didn't he drop 30 and 10?
30 and 8.
Yeah, it went crazy on them boys. Luka, he was bitching and whining per usual.
He was hella efficient
Speaking
too.
of, he suspended
He,
Who
who-
suspended?
Luka.
I thought they rescinded that. Rescinded that.
No, they rescinded that one unfairly, but he got teched up again. So he will not be playing the next game. But yeah, like I feel like we can hang with the Lakers, especially getting J Dub back. I think that's a big deal. He's coming along a little bit, so if he can kind of do what he did last night against the not the Sixers, the Bulls, then we should be able to beat the Lakers, hopefully twice. That is a hard axe. I ain't gonna hold it. Like I think that is a hard axe. So I mean, it's easier said than done, but I think we can handle business against y'all. I think we will be able to exploit y'all backcourt with Austin Reeves and Luca. Even though Luca has been playing better defense than advertised, I still think we gonna make him move them puppies, and it's gonna get to a point where he ain't gonna move them motherfuckers. At some point, we will catch him lacking. Austin Reeves, yeah, he gives effort and all that, but I think,
And sounds like you're hoping.
I mean, we've done this before. We haven't done this
Yeah,
recently
well,
because we
now
ain't
when we're on
played
the
y'all
ball.
recently. But usually when we play y'all, we usually make y'all move them puppies.
Yeah, well,
Don't
we'll
even
see.
let me get to LeBron because that's why I brought up J Dub. If LeBron out there playing lackadaisical defense, a nigga like J Dub is going to take advantage of that. So I feel like we can generate a lot of easy buckets, whether it's in a fast break or transition due to defense. I think that's the same old story that we can do. The only difference is I think y'all 3-point shooting could be a threat because it usually is when we play y'all. Last year when we played y'all, y'all had an amazing 3-point shooting game, and it wouldn't be surprising if y'all had another one of those. So yeah, like I could see maybe Luca having like a Luca S game, 30, 10, and 10, some shit like that. If he's able to do that and draw attention for y'all 3-point shooters, you know, the ARs, the Roy Hachimuras, the uh
That boy got a hell of a mid-range game too.
yeah, but Roy ain't nothing special. He'll have a good game here and there, but he ain't nothing special. I think what y'all do at the center position is going to be crucial. You gotta see what Chet doing, but he probably out for precautionary reasons, so he should be back when we play y'all. But yeah, I think with DeAndre Ayton and um old boy Hayes, whatever they can do on the paint or as far as controlling the paint, being live threats or whatever, I think y'all gonna have to utilize them as far as like involvement in the game because one of the ways you got to beat OKC is trying to dominate in rebounds in a sense. Like as good as a rebounding team we can be, we still have some deficiencies. So you gonna have to use DeAndre Ayton and what the fuck is that nigga name, man? Blueface Hayes. I call him Blueface because he
Jackson?
can't. Yeah, Jackson Hayes. Yeah, like if y'all able to use them in like you know pick and roll situations where they can get some easy buckets, then I think that gives y'all a better chance than you know, having a high 3-point efficiency game. Y'all can have a normal 3-point efficiency game and still get a win against us. But easier said than done because again, who the fuck go guard Shea? Please let me know. It better not be Vando. That's shit. Turkish chicken. But yeah, as far as the Lakers, I'm not too worried about y'all defense. I think we can fuck around and at least be efficient. At least be efficient enough to win the game. Detroit, again, we ain't like y'all suckers. I don't got us losing to no Denaz Jenkins. Now, it could be competitive. It could be competitive. But
Yeah, they got a good defensive team.
Yeah, they do, but they kind of like us. That 3-point shooting, it can be a
Yeah,
little sketchy sometimes. So,
y'all ain't knocking them bitches down. Y'all can be beat.
Honestly, yeah, they need to
yeah,
just hit three. They just need to hit their shots, especially the threes.
yep.
If they
But I
if they
mean,
can work Kevin Herter and
I was
Duncan
just ready to
Robinson,
say that. I was
yeah,
just ready to say that.
They got the wings. They got the defensive wings to make the niggas work. They just need the consistency scoring. Like a
I'm
whole lot
not.
of things got to go right. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not sure if B Stu back.
I would already
So
say yeah. I think he out.
okay, so I mean, we probably got a little luck. Paul Reed can fuck around, go crazy against us, but I think we can hold it down. So yeah, I just think Detroit shooting is a little lackluster. So I think we'll be able to take advantage as far as like packing the paint and making it difficult for Jalen Duran and Asor Thomas and all them guys. So yeah, I ain't too worried. And that's only because Cade is out. Now this motherfucker just magically popped back up. Cause I did see him in the like facility or something like that. He ain't been cleared for anything or nothing like that, but he looking like he in good spirits. So, shout out to Cade, get well soon. I hope in a miracle's way that you're able to come back and not be eligible for all NBA and all that type of stuff, because that's kind of trash. And they do need to change the rules with that. Like they need to drop it to like 61 or something like that.
Or
Like
make it like exempt for certain injuries, my nigga. Like certain things that a player can't control.
maybe like in a time frame, like in the end of the season, like if a player has done all this and at the end of the season they gotta miss like 11 games or something or 10 games, 9 games, some shit like that, then they should be exempt from the you know, the deadline or whatever. So yeah,
Because they
that's
made some
some
new proposals, but them shit's too complex for me. Like they got to work some kinks out them bitches.
yeah, that shit trash. But who else do we play? We got the Nuggets, I think. Y'all said. Yeah, that's a hell of a axe. But yeah, I think we got Nikola Jokic number these days now. Sometimes that can work against you. You play so good against a team, they're bound to get their own win, especially a good team like Denver, a great team to be honest, because they are kind of under the radar as far as what they can do. But
That
I
two
still
man is
think
something difficult.
you said what?
That two man they got is something crazy.
Yeah, they just what they're top three in all time assists to each other with Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. Like they both got a certain amount of assists to each other. And it's like all time to some recent names. Draymond Green, Steph Curry, and who else? It's recent names, it's very recent names. Like there's only three duos in NBA history, I believe. Or maybe it's just a
Dwayne,
century mark,
Dwayne
because I
Wade,
can't
LeBron,
believe Kareem and Magic aren't on the list.
Dwayne Wade, LeBron ain't on there.
Oh, they might be. I could go back real quick and see. I think I got it in the chat. So, uh, dun, 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 oh, I don't got that bit. Yeah, I swore. Nope, I didn't put it in the chat. Where's some historical shit? Y'all see it someday. Oh, here you go. Third duo in NBA to assist. Wait a minute. Third duo in NBA to assist each other 2,000 times, joining Tim Duncan and Tony Parker and Steph Curry and Draymond Green. So Tim Duncan and Tony Parker.
Yeah, because I seen the game last night and one of shit. I think Murray had 14 assists and Jokic had 12, so they had 26 assists between them.
Yeah, it's crazy production.
That's fucking crazy. They finding that many shots and finding each other open. That offense, shit. When you have high assist numbers like that means offense is percolating. Like
Yeah,
so that's indicative. Them numbers, them assist numbers is indicative to like everybody being back like a full circle. So like
yep,
they're a dangerous team to like when they're 100% healthy. Like you got to take them serious no matter if they fall 1 through 6. If they fall 1 through 6, it don't matter. If you match up against them, you got to take that shit game by game because Denver like to slow shit down. So like And I would say, out of everybody that he has to face, I would say he would probably mark his schedule for y'all because 100%, like he got to deal with like two bigs that are very like
Three.
three. He got to deal with like bigs that are very like offensive rebound like capable. So like not only you got to worry about offensive rebounds, I mean not only you got to worry about the board, but you got to worry about second chance points. So it's like if Jokic ain't playing like enthusiasm, like if he's tired pretty much and he's not playing like if he's playing like how he wants to play, then they can win. But if he has to play like how he needs to play, like then I feel like that's like a catch up situation, like type shit. Like, cause he like Jokic when he got it rolling, he used to usually have a triple double before the third quarter over. Like, so like that offense I have to pick up because shit, them boys got a defensive table out there, bitch. So they got that bitch out there that's running. That little that little that little Aaron Gordon Jokic uh you know how Aaron Gordon like to keep the ball near like the dunker. He like to be in the dunker spot. Shit, well, you can't do that now because you got Chet and Hardenstein out there. If they play that lineup, shit, and one of them boys gonna sit in that motherfucking paint. So it's like, yeah, it's gonna be hard for them. But OKC, but pretty much anybody else. I mean, Jokic should pretty much have his way with any other set. Don't get me wrong, he'll have his way with Hardenstein and Chet too, but it's like a combined of them niggas and everybody else playing defense. Like it's like a little bit too much. Like when you got Dort, a fucking linebacker checking you, and all his little shenanigans. The plus you got to deal with that shit. So it's like kudos, man. Kudos. That's a fucking hard schedule though compared to all the other West teams and what they playing right now. It seems like they putting OKC through a gauntlet, and maybe it's crazy because like what if they knew that shit when they was making the schedule up, like or some shit like we make it hard for SGA. Like they kind of knew he was gonna be in this predicament, a 60-win team. That's it's fucking ridiculous. He might get three. You might get three losses, real. Might get three. Hold on. Is Boston one of the teams? Are y'all clear Boston already? Because I know you said y'all played the Lakers twice. I think Utah in between it though. Y'all still there? Yo yo.
My bad, I'm here. But
Who was the who was the teams? Was it Boston? Was Boston one of the teams? Or y'all already cleared
nah,
Boston?
we played our last game against Boston.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So it was the
that was a
Knicks. Yeah,
big
it was the
L
Knicks.
because that really made it dangerous for us.
All right, that was the Knicks Rob was talking about. That was the Knicks Rob was talking about that. That was the Knicks. Yeah. And shit. I'm hyped for my Lakers. Shit. I just hope we can finish. I really want us to get that 50 wins. I really want us to get that 50 wins under our belt. You know what I'm saying? I really think we should go out on 50 wins. We've been impressive, man. I ain't like that fucking 130 burger that we let the Pacers put up on us. I ain't like that. And I don't like us having to be in a dogfight with the Brooklyn Nets. I don't fucking know what I mean. It's like we look good, but if we were really good, that game would have been over like in the third. It did not have to take Luca 41 points for us to beat the Brooklyn Nets, bro. But that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But if we gotta keep if we looking like that against the Nets, imagine when we gotta play OKC when they roll into town. Like it's just shit like that. We gotta hit every fucking shot basically and get defensive stops. For real, because if they gonna fucking have a picnic on Luca, anybody with the fucking ball gonna have a picnic. Jalen Williams, SGA, or fucking Isaiah Joe, whoever got the fucking ball, take walk with that nigga. Him and Austin Reeves. We gotta tighten up, bro. I don't know if we play Luca at the three on defense and play like Marcus Smart as a guard. I don't know, bro. We gotta tighten up. Put Luca on Dort. How about that? Put Luca on Dort. I think that works out for everybody. Daughter fucking probably fries ass for 15 points.
You know, it's crazy. Luca actually ain't playing that bad of defense. But I mean, yeah, I guess in a matchup, specific matchup with certain teams, you can exploit some of Luca's deficiencies. But he's been solid. I ain't gonna lie. Like I seen Luca move in puppets a couple times. You know.
I just love to see I would love to see what we can do defensively without LeBron on the roster and what that other $50 million can go to. That's what I would love to see.
Go ahead, AR
I mean, yeah, but we still have some money because we still have some money to spend because I don't think that roster is gonna be the same anyway.
type shit.
I
Real
think
quick,
I think
any
we should.
thoughts? Any
Go
thoughts
ahead.
about the NBA losing money?
I did see something about them losing money. What was the exact reasoning?
I think because of media revenue.
Wasn't it like $1 or $2 million? It wasn't that much.
It wasn't that much to them, but I think it does still affect the CBA or like salary cap and shit like that.
I seen niggas bitching in the comments talking about it was because streaming.
Yeah, it's because of like media revenue. It's something I'm not sure specifically, but it definitely has something to do with viewership.
Yeah, well, you got to go through 12 different motherfuckers to find one game. I guess that would be a
Yeah,
nuisance
yeah,
rather than just turn on your TV how it used to be.
yep.
But I don't blame that on the NBA. I blame that on like I just blame it on like how life is. I mean, it's just how life is. I mean, we aren't in the early 2000s anymore. We're not technology has advanced. And with that happening, you have other places to go to watch shit. Now, what I will say is you can clean this shit up. You can clean this shit up to like a certain like only a certain like a couple certain platforms have this shit. So it ain't got to be fucking 12 places we can go to watch a game. You pick three. We know ESPN is going to stay there. So it's all about where you going to watch ESPN. Because now, if you have a smart TV with cable, you can just turn on channel 4. It's always there. But now, like, they like to get technical with the shit. If you want to watch this shit anywhere else and you have the ESPN app, you should be able to watch the game without buying ESPN. You don't, bro, you didn't have to buy ESPN to watch the game, you know what I'm saying, early on in life. Now this streaming shit is so fucking crazy. It wants you to pay $25 to buy ESPN. Okay, so that's one place you're about to go and watch it. Then shitty ass NBA.com has an app where you can watch it you can watch the NBA games on like their app. That shit is shitty because they be having blackout games sometimes. Then you got fucking Peacock. You got all these fucking places you can go, bro. And
That's
it's
Wi-Fi.
at the end of the day, it's like, bro, is the game even? Then you got taking teams that ain't even putting the best product out on the court. So
Niggas
it's like
sending out national games.
even when you do get through all that, it's like, do I even want to watch this game? Because why the
Fucking
fuck
Golden State Warriors get highlighted so much on these national games.
on these national games and Steph
Steph
Curry isn't
Curry
playing?
still ain't there.
You know what I'm saying? It's
They just gotta
like
watch Draymond. They just gotta
they
watch
should fix
Draymond in the
that
pick
shit.
and roll.
They should fix that shit. The prime times, Joe. So like after Christmas, they make another schedule where like the schedule is kept up with how good the teams are. So you always have your best product on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we watching a Utah and Port? Why are we watching a Utah and Houston game in February? Why are we watching this game? Why is this game on prime time? Why is this the 10:30 game? Like, why we? And it's not like Utah is playing everybody they have. Okay, if Utah is playing their fully stacked roster, it might be a game we can watch. You got Triple J out there. You got motherfucking you got Filipowski. You got all these fucking players on the roster. But no, it's like you're forced to watch bullshit, and you got to go through so many channels to watch the bullshit. I would understand why it's fucking failing. You know what I'm saying? They gotta clean that shit up, man. You can't, and at the same breath, you can't say Stream East and all these other websites are stealing from you. You've made it. You've cut out the reason. You've cut out the reason why you're a multi-trillion, almost billion-dollar conglomerate. You cut out the fans. The fans make the sport. a better experience for the whole table of things. You've upped the prices on the fans because you know the fans gonna watch it regardless. They're usually looking at us like suckers. It's crazy, and it's like all this shit they throw at Adam 22. He's still gonna expand the league to two more teams. Like it doesn't. It's like that shit doesn't phase them, bro. I don't give a fuck how y'all find to watch the game. Y'all gonna watch it. Like okay, we
Yeah,
gonna do that to make the tickets affordable for everybody to go. How about that?
that nigga
If you're
really
gonna
Adam
make
22, man. Don't give a
if you're
fuck.
gonna make the games, if you're gonna make the games so expensive to watch, then make going to the games less expensive so more people can experience it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like they don't wanna take the bullet on nothing. Even the plug, bro, the weed plug, bro, the plug, any plug you fuck with will take a bullet for his one of his main customers. But some of these plugs will give you free shit because they take the bullet for their customer, loyal customer. You won't even make a fucking gold member pass for NBA league or some shit like that. Where it's like some incentivizing and watching the games. Every game you watch live for a full game, you get incentivized or something. Maybe a free bet on friend to FanDuel or some shit like that. Make it easier for the fans. It's just crazy, bro. You gotta find a way to make it more interactive with the fans, especially during All-Star week, bro. That shit y'all do during All-Star, y'all finally got it together with this All-Star weekend. But y'all ain't gonna do right. Y'all ain't gonna do right. Y'all gonna find another concept next year. Fuck it up again. Like y'all ain't gonna do right by the fans, bro. Y'all keep this fucking slam dunk shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I just be excited. I be excited, and there's no shade to the NBA. I be excited when the NFL come back sometimes. Cause you ain't gotta worry about so much bullshit in the NFL, bro. Like you ain't gotta worry about so much bullshit in MLB. I'm starting to learn. Cause them motherfuckers just go out there and play, bro. It ain't no fucking load management, none of that bullshit in MLB or NFL, bro. It's like so much politics with NBA basketball. It's fucking crazy. And maybe and I don't know if it's you me because maybe I'm just starting to see how toxic NBA basketball is, and maybe it's that because of like gambling's become more like prevalent. But like this shit is toxic as fuck. Like
This new era we in.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, just not to get too far to that. I just thought that was notable because I think it does affect the salary cap. So I'm not sure how much it affects it by, but I do think it makes it a little, it tighten up the space as far as like flexibility for contracts, like big contracts. So I don't know. It could mean something in the future if players might lose out on the player because of $1 million. It could be a James Harden situation for somebody again. So you know, I just thought that was interesting. But yeah, and that's pretty much wild. Like if the salary cap is affected by viewership from the fans, then you might want to make it easier for the fans to watch the fucking game so you can get more money for your
right.
teams. Like that's just common sense. But yeah, other than that, um, just real quick, how do we feel about the Celtics? Like as far as being in the East and getting to the finals again? Like, is that becoming more of a like evident sample size, I guess, or is this still up for like, teams like Detroit and New
I
York? I
thought
mean, at this point, it's looking like Celtics world to me.
I
So
thought I thought in the beginning of the season it was free. It was free, but it's not looking so free as it was. I'm leaning Boston with a little bit of New York in there. See if New York can throw a wrench in their plans. But I'm leaning Boston. I'm definitely leaning Boston. I just watched Jason Tatum put up 26 to 12 rebounds. Like he did play. He did shoot like shit though. He shot like shit, but he's coming around. And I just don't think. I think is a duo. It's like between Jason Tatum and JT and JB and Murray and Jokic. It's like that two. Those two tandems, like those two man tandems. Like it's hard to bet against them. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm gonna go ahead and go with Boston for real, for real. I like Cleveland. I like Cleveland. I feel like Cleveland had the better back, not the better backcourt, but the better. I do believe they have the better backcourt with James Harden and Donovan Mitchell playing healthy. 25. Thought they had a shot, but like when Peyton Pritchard's dropping 36 off the bench, you can't hold shit. You can't hold shit to Boston. They got too many avenues to score in. They got too many avenues to score in. Neemias Queta acting like he want to be he acting like he want to get paid at that position to play the center. And Vucevic still ain't come back 100% healthy. So when like Vucevic comes back, it's gonna be a whole nother Boston once again. So like, I mean, it's gonna be very hard for the Knicks to stop. But if they match up with them, they match up with them on paper, great. They got the two defensive wings to stop the two defensive perennial all stars. They got Cat. They got Mitch Robb to stop their two centers, Neemias Queta and the other boy. They got it's a good matchup. So we just got to see, man. But I'm leaning Boston. Leaning Boston for
Yeah,
sure.
same here. Like it's just the way Jason Tatum has been playing is pretty unprecedented. Like he's playing basically like a B level version of himself, which is more than enough. Like
More than enough.
especially with Jalen Brown playing A plus. So now we gotta kind of see what this injury looking like. It's probably just a little precautionary thing or whatever. But you kind of do kind of give a side eye when you see Achilles, but it says more so of a strain. So you know, we'll see how that go. If he is, out for an extended amount of time or whatever, then I think the Celtics will be okay, even if they lose some games here and there. I think they'll be okay with just letting Jason Tatum kind of get that number one role going again, just to get him a little more comfortable. I will hope they don't overexert him. Just kind of just let him get his reps in. You ain't got to worry about winning the game because I mean you basically got home court. As long as you're a
Shit, boy.
third, fourth seed or whatever, you good.
Shit, the boy
Um,
looked like he want to be. The boy looked like he wanted to be overexerted. Like
yeah, he's shit. I don't know if he played
looked
a
like
back
he
to
down
back.
for it.
It's just crazy. Like Achilles are a thing of the past. Like these
Just
Jones
like
are just
sports medicine, it came a long way, bro.
really has, man. But that's good to see though. But
I do think it's like a severity of of the Achilles tear. Was it Achilles or torn ACL? It was Achilles, right?
Achilles.
I think it's like the severity of it. Was his fully torn or ruptured?
I'm not even sure.
I think it's like the degree of it with the can repair. I've heard that the band, like the Achilles band, that tendon, I've heard that the mesh they give you for like to I've heard that is stronger than the actual tendon that they infused in the first place. Like so, it could be like some beneficial type shit. Like maybe like the first couple months of having it is like the red flag zone of it repopping, but once you get past that zone and it actually heals up with other organs, other tissue in your body, I think it becomes stronger than it actually was when you first had it. So like
Yeah,
it it's better to see him a year out. It's better to see what he'll be next season. Like because like once it's all acclimated and all that, he probably goes back to being himself for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So he's probably still, KD. I don't know if KD had those thoughts in his head when he came back. Man, go full throttle, or man, maybe I should stop. I just think KD just probably said, "Fuck it. If it happened again, it happens. It happens again." And he just did what he had to do. I think that's how you got to play. You got to let all regrets go, and like shit, you just got to play. Because if you keep it in your mind, like I ain't trying to go as hard, that's what you're gonna do. You're not gonna go as hard. So like, I just think he all gas no breaks because he be stopping and popping them threes. Like so, I just want to see. I like to see him like defensively. I like to see him go backwards. Like I noticed like when he shoots a three and he makes it, he doesn't gallop backwards type shit. He doesn't. He's not galloping backwards like most players will when they're celebrating the galloping backwards. He turns around and he runs forward. And then once he gets to where he's settling defensively, then he turn around. Like I noticed little shit like that. They don't backtrack a lot like that when they have them injuries. Like because I guess it's like a mental thing. Like so,
that
KD
shit.
doesn't do that anymore. Though KD doesn't do that anymore. KD just runs. Like, but like my nigga he's still fresh puppy with this Jones. So like it's there, it's there. But shit, I'd be damned. I'd be damn if he looking like it. Shit, he look almost better than KD when KD came back himself. Shit.
Yeah, came back sooner. So
Just like the way in fluidity, like in fluidity of it, like
still got a little hezzy tween.
yeah,
And then the playmaking, that's just second
shit
nature.
probably
As
made his shit
rebounding
probably made
been
his play
spectacular.
probably made his playmaking better for real. For he was already a playmaker, probably made his playmaking skills a little bit more better. Like
You know,
because Jason Tatum McGill has a sneaky triple double. Like he like he ain't fucking paying attention. He not like no bullshit. He'll have like 7 assists. You was like, what the fuck? He ain't no like look for threes. It's just like the like that kick out type assist. Like he get like that next pass type
I was
assist.
just ready to say like the Celtics offense is pretty simplistic. Like 3-point shoot is like four wide or 5 out type shit.
Kind of like his first.
Yep. But they emphasize that lob threat with Kita. And then even, we gotta see how Vucevic look in that system. That is something that they're gonna have to adjust, but it's probably not the biggest problem. They probably don't like emphasize them like that, unless it's like certain matchups. But yeah, like they'll either have a center that's just ready to receive the pass and dunker spot or something like that, and everybody else 3-point line, like Sam Hauser, uh, Peyton Pritchard, Derek White, just go ahead camp out real quick. I'm gonna draw two, boom, like so. Yeah, it ain't nothing new for him to play in that system, and with them already like playing without him, it only make it easier when he come back. Now that's with Jaylen Brown, but even without Jaylen Brown, like you know, it's like a riding the bike, basically. But yeah, I like the Celtics out the East. Unfortunately for Detroit, that Cade Cunningham injury kind of has me skeptical because it's like you don't want him to be knocked off his groove. So you got to basically see how Cade look back. I mean, how Cade looks when he comes back, if he's at like an all NBA level or whatever like that. Which I wouldn't look past it. Like I still think he'll be able to perform in that type of fashion, but you know it's just when you lose reps, you lose a groove. You still you got to get that consistency back and then sustain that consistency. So that's a hard ask, especially for the responsibility that he has for that offense. So you got to see how that look for Detroit. But I will say Jalen Duran has been holding it down. I think he is historically he's like number two historically in like 30 and 10 with like 80% field goal uh percentage or something like that.
Uh,
It's something crazy. He's second all time behind Wilt Chamberlain. Some crazy ass historical shit. But yeah, Jaden Duran's been looking really solid since coming back from suspension. So he's been playing at a very high rate. Again, Denaz Jenkins, he stepped up as, the starting point guard for the time being. And even as a backup, he was playing some productive basketball. They got Zora Thomas and or Thompson and Ron Holland. Tobias Harris is playing good. Again, Kevin Herter, he's adjusted to that team very well, looking like a, Duncan Robinson off the bench. So for them to have two shooters like that, that's pretty much big for their offense. Karis LeVert has been playing decent. So it's not like they're terrible, but you know, you still need Cade Cunningham. There's a reason why Cade Cunningham was in MVP discussions. So, we'll see how that boils for Detroit. New York, Jesus. I know it'd be tough to be a New York fan sometimes. Like, even in a win, niggas would send you to the bottle. Like, Cat, Cat and McHale, they're really starting to bother me. They are on my BAN list. And for those who don't know, BAN is not banned.
bitch ass nigga.
Bitch ass nigga list. Catherine Anthony Towns and Masmell Bridges, y'all permanent. Y'all permanent to maybe the playoffs. Maybe shit, y'all permanent. See you next year. But yeah, like the inconsistency with McHale and this scoring, it started to become bothersome. And then Cat, he's just inconsistent overall. Like some days he don't feel like rebounding, some days he don't feel like scoring, some days he don't feel like playing. Like Mitchell Robinson, like Mike Brown don't got no problem putting Mitchell Robinson in the game and keeping Cat out. So, as good as Mitch Rob can be, he's only as good as a luxury if Karl Anthony Towns is playing at an all NBA level. If Karl Anthony Towns is not playing at an elite level, then it's only so much you can get out of Mitchell Robinson because he's not built to play high minutes consistently. Like you got to play him like 18 minutes here, and then maybe if Cat's struggling 22 minutes or something like that. But if you playing him 26 minutes in a 7-game series, you will wear Mitch out, and that's really gonna be a problem. So, you know, luckily New York got the depth to kind of like weather the storm, and hopefully you can get those two with Mikal and Cat in a consistent groove. If they don't do that, man, they just keep teetering to a dangerous territory to where they can get caught. They can get caught in the first round. I don't think they're going to lose in the first round, but they can get caught in the dogfight, and that's not going to bode well if you advance to the second round and you coming off a real 7-game series where you got to compete against a quality team like the Hawks or the Magic or some of these teams that's rolling of late. That's at the bottom tier. The Hornets. Oh my God! Did they not just get spanked by the? They do not want to see the Hornets in the first round. Oh my God! The baby coming down. Oh my God! So the Knicks, they need to get their shit together because they don't want to get in the dogfight in the first round. That's just not gonna bode well for the advancement that they're gonna have to see with like maybe a Toronto or maybe they see the Celtics early, and that's just all bad. So yeah, I think the Knicks they got to do some improvement. Um, Other than that, you, I really can't. It's so hard to respect these teams because, like, I don't know who the fourth seed in the team. I mean, I don't know who the fourth seed in the East is, but I would think they're not all that. It could be Toronto at this point. They have been kind of getting some wins here and there. Um, Fuck, I know I'm forgetting somebody that's probably all right. The Heat, they're too inconsistent for me. They just got waxed by Toronto. I think I could be wrong, but I know they got waxed by a team. Um, yeah, it ain't too many threats. Atlanta, they've been on a good streak, but they're still the Atlanta Hawks. I'm still not too sure, but I don't know. I mean, we're post Trey Young era, so maybe something crazy could happen with the Hawks. Maybe they could find a crazy identity post Trey Young. So who knows? Other than that, there's not too many teams in the East that I'm really like considering outside of the top three. So I don't know. As far as the East, yeah, it's looking like Boston's world for sure. But I am excited about the first round. I ain't gonna lie. I am excited about the first round because if
How
the
you
top,
feel?
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say the top three teams in the East are basically the locks. Then that means 4, 5, 6. Those are questionable matchups if they're paired up with the right teams or paired up against the right matchups or whatever for certain teams. So that's I think there's some parity in that. I think the East first round is gonna be some interesting.
What you feel about that? How you feel about your Knicks, bro? Is he still here?
I don't know shit. He probably cut somewhere. Well, hurry back up because we still got to finish some of these other topics. God damn it! I want to hear my nigga Rod talk about some hip hop or something.
I mean, the Knicks. I mean, I was hearing what you were saying with the Knicks. I mean, but like I said, it's the same shit every year for real, for real. We have it has been at least a better like experience this season, to be honest with you, compared to every other season. I mean, it was the same shit last season that people kept talking about though. But I mean, yeah, that just pretty much just shows like the negative impact that we well, not even the negative impact, but our flaw that we have basically, like that could pretty much prevent us from that championship, though. The inconsistency from even like the trades that we made. I mean, but to even go into depth with like even what Josh Hart was saying though, like I mean, I do feel like it's like a assignment kind of thing though. Like I don't think like everybody's assignment is the same shit every time. Like sometimes you might really do just see like Mikal just mostly focusing just solely on defense or something like that. That's why he don't really look to score the ball as much. You really want him mostly just focusing on like the primary like ball handler just about. And then even with Cat, I mean his is always going to be to like rebound and stuff, but I feel like even at the beginning of the season, I even said that he wasn't even really having like 30-point games or anything like that under Mike Brown. He had him under you know, of course Tom Thibodeau because of like the minutes and shit that he had, but I mean, of course, with the less minutes that they're playing right now, he's not going to average like 25 or 30 or anything like that.
But does it seem like he's struggling to even get 20?
I
And
mean, sometimes,
defensively,
but I feel like
that's the shit that blow me. The defense. That nigga cannot fucking stay on the court because he just I don't know. It's like he look at Jordan Woods and be like, "Hi, bae." Next thing you know,
I
oh
mean,
my god.
the defense always been like questionable a little bit, but
I mean, it was coming along in Minnesota.
I mean, we'll see come playoffs because I just feel like people play more harder and aggressive in the playoffs anyway. Like, and then with
Yeah.
Cat, he's always trying to avoid, like, he always had like a foul trouble problem anyway, though. So I mean, he had to calm it down though. So I mean, of course, right now, yeah, he might be getting. It may be looking like he's getting cooked, but in the playoffs, that's a different story because they let some of like the fouls go more. I
Well,
mean,
I hope so.
I still got play. I still got championship hopes. Like my picks right now is Spurs and the Knicks in the finals.
Okay. Is that just biasness or do you really believe that?
I mean, I really believe it.
Okay, because again, Boston, uh, you know,
I mean,
you don't think that's
I
a big
wanted to talk about
concern?
a little bit with Boston too, though, just because of what Tatum was well, Tatum's game last night. I still got to watch it, but I mean, to still have 21 and a win, and it's against Atlanta, another playoff team, pretty much. I mean, that was a pretty good, solid win, especially for him coming back off of that Achilles, though.
Shoot.
And
I just
as a matter of fact, what was his rebounds and assists numbers?
had like 11 rebounds and like 7 assists.
Yep, facilitated kind of game right there. Evenly distribute the ball, didn't really
That's
sit there
all
and take
around game.
any like scoring shots or anything like that. But I mean, with the Knicks, I I feel like we're gonna be all right in the playoffs. We gonna have to make the necessary adjustments or whatever. If we don't, we could.
Well, we'll see. I hope for y'all's sake, for the New York Knicks' sake, and for the fandom of New York and the atmosphere of what this season was before we really got to this point. I will hope that New York can kind of like capitalize off the opportunity because all the investments, the Mikal Bridges trade, trading away 4 picks, and then you got Jalen Brunson's contract looming about his extension. I think is y'all got probably like a year after this. Then the Giannis rumors. Hopefully, y'all are in serious contention of getting him. It's a lot going on with New York, so I would just hope that y'all can seize the opportunity. And maybe y'all still got plenty much of a window open after this season. But I just think for what this season presented, this y'all best opportunity. Y'all got a hell of a roster. And I would just hate for y'all to go out in like the second round. Like this has to be like the Knicks in the Eastern Conference Finals and going 7 games, like at least.
I
You gotta
mean,
be
man,
respected.
even when we're talking about like the Charlotte Hornets or whatever. I mean, yeah, we got dog walked a little bit. I mean, we did lose by what, like 10 points, because we did start to make like some kind of a comeback at least though.
Yeah, empty calories.
But I'm not worried about no regular season game like that though.
All right.
Nigga, that's just the same way if y'all lost to goddamn like the Chicago Bulls for if y'all lost. If I mean, I know y'all didn't, and I'm just using them as an example. But if y'all would have lost to them last night, I mean, y'all would have shrugged that shit off anyway. Matter of fact, didn't y'all lose? No, y'all ain't losing them. Y'all, one of them losses went to them, or was it?
Now we lost to Boston.
I'm just saying that one of y'all wins. I mean, one of y'all losses though.
Yeah, the only team we lost to was Boston recently.
Not recently, but out of all y'all losses, who was it again? I know what 2 or 3 was against the Spurs.
4 was against the Spurs.
I want to say we lost to Portland.
Okay, I think it was
Lost
Portland
to.
that I was thinking of. But I don't think I lost to Chicago though.
No, hell no. We ain't losing to Josh Giddey. That's dead.
But y'all worst thing y'all lost to was probably like Portland or something.
Yeah.
No, they lost to the Pacers.
No, we lost to the Hornets.
You say y'all lost to the Hornets? So, yeah, matter of fact, I mean, yeah, y'all
They
lost to
smoked
them.
us.
So I
20
mean,
verdict.
nigga, yeah, if y'all lost to them, like what the? All right.
I mean, we don't have to worry about them in the playoffs. That's kind of that was my point of the East.
All right, I get it.
I'm just saying, some of these little pups.
No, I mean, like I said, I get it. I get what you mean. Yeah, we actually got to play them in the playoffs. Like y'all don't.
And we're just better than y'all. Like, don't compare us to y'all. Fuck.
Which y'all?
Oh, the Smicks.
Oh, okay, yeah, y'all better than the Knicks.
Yeah, I don't know
Two
about
totally
that.
different. Two totally different levels.
You say he don't know about that. I can't wait to play y'all niggas, man. Because it's like year by year we go through this. And you just have the utmost confidence. I'm trying to figure out
Because
where this
you
comes
think
from.
I'm gonna just sit here and be like, oh well, y'all gonna beat the shit out of us? Like y'all ain't even
I
beat
would
the
I
shit
think.
didn't
out
I
of
say
would
us
that.
think.
last time.
I was
Last
even.
time it was a
I would
good
Just
think.
say
game.
it's gonna be a tough game, but I got
Be
faith.
realistic, my
Okay, but that's
nigga.
why I said I don't know. Like that's being realistic, nigga. You talking about like, oh y'all gonna beat us? Like how is that being realistic?
Because we beat y'all all the time.
Okay, bro. But it's not a chance that we can't beat
Shut that
y'all.
shit up, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up.
He's like, I mean, it's basically like, yeah, oh, so we don't got a chance, but I'm the one being biased because I said I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Y'all gotta change. Y'all gotta change.
Yeah, he always trying to fucking straddle the fence, nigga. Nigga, y'all gonna lose, nigga. Fuck.
I mean, then just say that. Yeah, if you say that we're gonna lose, then I get it. But don't sit there and tell me be realistic. Like what? Like makes sense.
But it's being realistic to the facts, though, man. Nigga. It's facts. Y'all always lose. So being realistic, you would say we might lose.
Nigga. Being realistic is just saying I don't know.
Okay. All right. Well, that's being
Well,
denial. But okay.
How is that? All right, bro.
we'll
I
let
need
it
you to
cook up.
really
We'll let it
look
cook
at
up.
We'll
the
let it cook
terms
up
you
because
be.
that nigga he be dying on this hill, bro. So go ahead.
I
We'll let
need
it
you
cook.
to really look up like the terms that you be saying, bro, because it don't match up in your sentences at all. For
So what didn't match up what I said? Shut your bitch ass up, man. Go ahead, Rail. Go ahead. Go ahead.
nigga, I'm just not even focusing and paying attention to you, bro. Because
All right. HCPS.
All right. Well, before we get into March Madness, just real quick about some rap shit. I ain't get to fully listen to it, but shout out to Chief Keef Sosa for dropping his album. Highly anticipated. I listened to a couple songs. I fuck with the slide jump. Is a song with Ball Out. That jump hard. I fuck with that jump.
Ball out.
Um, is that who?
No, I was just saying ball out.
Oh yeah, yep. Got is another song. Shit, I can go to the playlist real quick. But yeah, it's another song, The Real Chief Keef, that jump hard. So shit. I'm fucking with it, man. It
My
sound
boy Chief. Gotta give my boy Chief his flowers, man.
definitely, man. Pioneer in the game.
Definitely
Uh
pioneer. Big pioneer, man. Big pioneer.
he's approaching what, 15 years? Probably, probably at 15 now.
Shit. Yeah, I think he just beat
Nah,
about beat out. I think he just shit. 2012, how you want to look at it? 2012, 2022, that's what? What?
it's
That's
10.
10 years.
So
Yeah,
four.
it's coming up on 15. Coming up on 15.
Yeah, so
It's all about where you want to say his mainstream started. I'll say mainstream started about 2012.
2012. Damn, near
I say
20.
he was just underground pumping about 2011. Like that finally rich came out 2012. I say that's his mainstream.
But yeah, I fuck with the album though. There's another junk on there, PS5 with Rich the Kid. That shit hard. Goddamn.
Rise him and Rich the Kid back rapping again. But that kind of that was like a like seeing niggas just grow up, man.
Yeah,
That's that's kind of what Chief Keef reminds me. That's what Chief Keef reminds me of, man. Growth. He just reminds me of growth, bro. Like like real bullshit. Like all the niggas where he came from. Gotta give him his flowers. But go ahead, bro.
yeah. Where the goats? Where the goats? Especially Chicago, which is like a golden city. But
He made it out
yeah,
that bitch. Like, not saying that that's not rare, but to the average street nigga, you know what I'm saying? He made it out that bitch. Then he took niggas with him. You know what I'm saying? Birthed the whole genre, regard how you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? He don't go back to however you want to look at it. You know what I mean? He birthed the whole genre. You know what I'm saying? He still gets respect to this day. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't no soldier boy. Niggas ain't gonna soldier boy him. And that's why I respect him. Not to say this nigga soldier boy or something, but because soldier boy gets his flowers too. But you know how niggas is. Niggas don't play with Chief Keef. Niggas will play with Soldier Boy. But so like, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I definitely fuck with the album. I gotta listen to it a little bit more. A little bit more. I definitely fuck with the album so far. I get it. I get a slide. I gotta get listen to a little bit more if I get a ranking though. Who else dropped? I know Ye dropped. I said I was gonna listen to that yet last. And I don't even think the full album came out yet. So that probably worked better in my favor.
yeah, I fuck with that album. Shit, that's all hard.
Which album?
Uh, oh, I was talking about the Chief Keef Joe still,
Oh yeah.
but yeah, shout out to that. Also, shout out to Fetty Wap. He dropped the album too. I gotta get a
Yeah.
little more in tune with that. I ain't listened to too much of it, but it was all right. It's all right. Classic Fetty Wap.
Zombie,
Yeah,
yeah.
baby.
Sube.
Yeah, so shout out to him. You know, freshly coming home. He been doing some good shit too. I fuck with the shit he been doing. So you know, and he should be at a legend status at this point. But you know, he's been derailed by certain events in his life. So you know, now that he back home and he got a little wave going on. So he got a song with speaking of wave, he got a song with Max B, got a song with
Yep.
Wiz, got a
Yep.
song there's a couple good features on that album. So I'm gonna tap in with that when I can. So yeah, I fuck with it though. Like,
It
so
seems
shout
like
out to
all the
Fetty Wap.
niggas seem like all the niggas who be coming home be having a good wave after they come home. Like Blueface had his good wave, Max B had his wave, Fatty had his wave. Like it's like good. It's like good flowers for them niggas, man.
Yeah, yeah, definitely good to see. I fucks with it. Like, you know. So yeah, Max B,
Max B
dare I
been
say he's
Max B
catching
been
steam.
everywhere. Max B been everywhere.
Yeah, that motherfucker was with lethal shooter. I was like, what the fuck, man?
That nigga been
Which
busy. He been getting booked.
I still kind of think some of the bars are a little garbage, but nah,
Definitely got vibes. It's
he
definitely
been
definitely with him.
I already said he been on this shit though, so I ain't gonna knock it too much. I ain't gonna knock it too much. I like the song with him and Rick Ross. Him, Rick Ross and French Montana, even though Rick
I
Ross
fuck with that game.
basically that nigga Rick Ross covered the verse for him. He was like, you know what? You know what? You just do the verse, homie. I mean, you just do the chorus, homie. I'm gonna do these two verses. I got you. Rose. But yeah, I
Speaking of
fuck.
verses, speaking of verses, did you hear about the Lil Wayne thing?
No, whoa. Is this like rumors or is this like official?
Nah, they just want to do a verses when it's like Lil Wayne versus the mixtape Weezy type shit. Like
That's actually hard.
this,
I ain't mad at that.
I ain't mad at that though. Like if he can't get nobody, because he doesn't want to compete. He say he wouldn't compete with nobody else if it ain't him or some type of shit.
Well, that's so. I don't
So
even know what to do. I
I,
guess.
I would love to see like him and like Future go at it or something like.
Yeah, I would shoot. I think the only one would be Jay-Z, man. I think the only one would be Jay-Z. That's just the only one that makes sense. But that shit would be like 5 hours long.
Yeah, but luckily about this, they can only bring their 20 best tracks.
Oh yeah, true. But yeah, I think it's just like if Wayne was to do a verse, it gotta be go for go. Like it can't just be like era shit. It gotta be like all time verses. Like, but I still gotta see this Tank and Tyrese junk because I was tripping off the clips. I'm still tripping out that turtleneck shit.
Oh,
Nigga
that was a
said
real
that
verse.
turtleneck, he gonna
That was a
suffocate.
that was a real versus. I thought that shit was just
Yeah.
like social media. Like,
Oh, them niggas was really going at it. Yeah, I gotta tap in with that. Shoot. They had my shit on there. Every time I try to leave them, keep pulling me back.
telling me I'm in my life.
I'm talking about soon as a nigga come from school, that shit on 106 in Park.
You was meant for three.
Everything will be alright.
You was meant for three. You was meant for me.
Oh, good times, good times. Yeah, I gotta check that on. But yeah. Other than that, man, niggas still waiting on Ice, man. Goddamn, Ice go melt at this point.
I
Shit.
saw Mel. This will be
Shit, Rob,
summer.
I guess you was right. Shit, this nigga go drop that album in goddamn June or July. Goddamn it, this is a summertime album because this shit. If Act go say it's 90 days, but sometimes Act, I don't know. Act and Drake's relationship is kind of shifty sometimes. So I don't know. Maybe
I say he got the inside track more than anybody though.
true.
Like I would say it's either him. I would listen to if I was listening to any one of them two, it'd be him or Ben Don.
Yeah. If Ben said, then you can go.
If Ben said, you can fact
Yeah.
check this. Like no, I mean if Act said, you got to fact check that shit. If Ben said, Ben be with the nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Like so like
Yeah, the OVO.
if Ben said that nigga Drake went to Ben and told Ben to say it type shit
Pro
like
D.
him or Kai because he love being in the streamers pockets now. So
Yeah.
like, if he want to get it to the young
Paywall.
people, if he want to get it to the young people, he gonna tell Ben to say it. You know what I'm saying? Aiden Ross, he'll tell one of them to say it. He want to get to the people his age. You know what I'm saying? He goes to regular meetings to drop it, Instagram and shit like that. Like he know how to market that shit. It'll come out like Ax said. It'll probably come out sometime before July.
Yeah.
Sometime before
It is
July.
marketing it though.
Take
There's
us
plenty of
into
people
take us.
marketing it, but that shit is just you might as well wait till fucking May.
We'll ride this album all the way to the wintertime. And he'll give us like a mixtape or something in the wintertime. It's the same shit he always do every year.
Hurry up, nigga. I'd rather see it in the next 30 days, but I
Because
don't
I
know.
mean,
I just say I hold this to a high caliber. For this to be damn near a year later, this need to be one of his best albums. This need to be just like J. Cole and what Kendrick did with GNX and the fall off. Like this need to be a late prime classic album. If it's not, then Drake is officially at the third spot, and he might be fourth. Because if Future drops on fire, Drake might be the fourth best rapper in 2026.
well, you can pencil Drake, you can pencil Future in. That shit gonna be fire. Like,
Well, then it's gonna look spooky for Drake. I'm just saying, like, I would just like to keep track of the rankings. And in 2026, Drake might be on the outside looking in at the top of the big three. Because I think Kendrick has solidified his spot for now. For now, he still got to get some upkeep going. But J. Cole, he has definitely punched his way back in. Now he still got some. It's still fragile. He got to undispute that shit. Like he got back in the ranks, but he got to be undisputed. That's
He got
still
back
left.
in. He got back
There's
in the
still
rings.
room.
Goddamn, fucking. How should I say? He got back in the ranks by explaining himself, by explaining his way back in that motherfucker.
And it's
Still
still
kind
kind
of
of. So, but if he keep the heat going, y'all niggas still ain't listen to OFG, did it?
I didn't.
So casual.
This nigga said they said he said you the best rapper. He said, yeah, but when I put them motherfucking headphones on, it's hard for you to tell me I'm not. He said, but am I calling these rappers and saying that I'm better than you? No, because they can give me a 12 bars that'll blow me out the water. I'm like, bro, come on now, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's not standing on your head, bro.
That's not standing on business. I'm like, this nigga is the perfect nigga to throw a rock and hide his fucking hands. I'm like, oh my fucking
Is it
God, bro.
is it on the Cam interview?
Yeah, yeah.
I know that nigga Cam was like, all right, my nigga, you straddling the fence, my nigga. You
He's
got a
straddling the
safety,
fence.
you got a safety net over here and a safety net over there. Like, can you not jump in either one?
You just say what the fuck it is. Just say, nigga, I'm the top dog. What is it hurting you so much by saying that shit? Like, he
The
like, oh no,
boogeyman.
bro, that shit crazy. Like
He probably scared of getting head tapped by Drake and Kendrick. Like,
at the same fucking time. Like,
that would be ballistic. That
bro,
would be
it'll
crazy.
be fucking ballistic if that shit was so catastrophic. It'll make Drake and Jay. It'll make Drake and Kendrick get on the same track together. That shit'd be
Oh
crazy.
my god, that's like Vegito. Like,
That's like Vegito. Like they hate this nigga. And you know what really fucked me up is they say Drake always every album he made he regularly routinely sent a track to Kendrick for Kendrick to get on, and they say Kendrick turned him down since the whole time. So if Drake was this open to, you know what I'm saying, if he was this open to getting on the track, maybe he never seen this coming. Remember, because remember what we were thinking, like the whole industry was gonna get on him and jump him at the same time. Maybe J. Cole knew. That's why he picked sides. You know what I'm saying? But maybe what if Drake
or
didn't know
didn't
this shit
pick
was coming
sides.
down? Like, what if he didn't know this shit was coming down the pipeline? Like because he had his hand out. He basically had his hand out for friendship to Kendrick, offering the friendship. You know what I'm saying? If he's sending hits to him every fucking album he dropped for him to be on one of the albums. So that's telling me that Drake didn't look at this guy as an enemy. He looked at this guy. He kind of probably admired him. Like, and for Kendrick,
I
for
don't know.
I gotta see Kendrick confirm that. Kendrick got to
Yeah, it
confirm that.
gotta be it gotta be some confirmation because it don't even make sense. Because
Like,
again, like I said, like with Drake and J. Cole linking up the way they did, popping their shit is like, why would you now start to pop your shit if you've been sending this nigga music all this time? Like, what made you? And I'm talking about Drake. What made you come out your shell to be like, oh, it's me and this nigga? Like, we the big two. It's a big three, but we the big two type shit. Like, what made you? If you've been sending music all this time, what made you exclude Kendrick all of a sudden? Because I know
yeah,
you weren't saying it was the big two this whole time with you and Cole, especially if you sending music to Kendrick. You already know what's up with that. So, it's a lot of gray areas in that. But yeah, I'd like to see what Cole do as far as like carrying on this new attitude. I don't want to see no backing down and shit like that. I mean, it could be some shit that he ain't gotta necessarily address, but same time, I mean, he addressed some shit on that album. So it's like, why not keep that up? Like, you can't just lay that to bed once you said something. No, 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 no. It's a new day that wakes, and you got to get the fuck up out that bed and move around and address some shit. So we'll see how that formulates. Again, I don't know when Iceman coming out, but hopefully it come out soon. This future shit, I'm not even sure when that's up to date. But yeah, shit. I've been satisfied with some of the music that's been coming out though. Like the Mike Will made it album is pretty damn solid. I would say it's damn near a 9. Like it's pretty damn solid. I ain't gonna lie. Like you got a jump with OJ the Juice Man on that junk. That junk fire. Free my nigga OJ the Juice Man because he just got in some crazy shit. I ain't even go publicize all that, but free my nigga, bro, because that was some classic OJ. It's called Stove Lit. Like that junk. Do 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 do. Hey, hey. Yeah, that junk hard. They say he fucked up the owl on the stove. But yeah, I got a jump with 21 Savage on that jump. Called ATL, that jump hard. What else? Underrated jump. Probably the light skinned bad bitch song of the year. The jump My Way. It got Caribou and I don't know if niggas know of Alicia. The jump.
Yeah. See my bitch. Alicia, my
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah. She on that jump. They got Caribou and Alicia on that jump. That's just super light skinned as hell. Like they be flowing on that jump though. They got J Money on the song. That jump hard. Nice ass beat. That jump hard. And then it got it might I don't know if it will go for a Grammy, but having a Chief Keef and YB song, that song ain't all that though. It ain't all that, but still, like Chief Keef and YB on the same song, that's historical. Like, so it got some bangers on that album. So I definitely recommend. And then again, you got to listen to this J. Cole fucking verse, man. I'm telling you, if you think he was popping this shit on that album, you got to listen to the song, bro. He was popping this shit, bro. The nigga said, keep them fucking Grammys. He said, keep them sympathy awards. Like, what does that mean? Who is that a shot against, bro? Who leads the hip hop industry in Grammys?
Kendrick.
So when you talk about Grammys, you already know who that's a shot towards. So yeah, like J. Cole popping his shit on that song. I'm telling you, like I am telling you, he is popping his shit, and it's still more to dissect with that song because it's J. Cole, it's Mister Step on the
Mr.
line
Mix.
and then step back. You know how Carmelo,
One, no,
you
you
know
know how
how
KD
Carmelo
shot that
punched.
shot in Brooklyn? KD shot that shot in Brooklyn.
Yeah, yep, something like that. Now you know how Carmelo punched that nigga and then he starts stepping back. That's J.
Yeah,
Cole.
yeah. Wait, when he smacked the shit out of Jerry Jeffries.
Yeah, like well, boom, he will give you a good shot, but he will be out the ring. They go back out the ring and be like, y'all, I ain't even mean to punch him that hard. My bad. But nah, yeah, he was popping his shit on that song though. So, you definitely gotta tap in with the album called Reset. So, shout out to Mike Will album. That was a good album. Or it is a good album. It's a couple other albums out there. I ain't gonna shout out all of them, but it's it's a good amount of quality music going on. Tap in with some of this stuff. But all right, we can get to March Madness. We can go ahead and wrap this on up because I know it's some Elite Eight games starting tonight. Um, before we get into that, some of the teams that have been eliminated, Arkansas, we definitely got to shout out them and their
Shout out
run.
my motherfucking Razorbacks, man. Shout out my motherfucking
Now
Razorbacks.
you are very larceny because we was just talking about Rob having two teams. You can't have two teams. You already had two teams in the NFL, nigga. You was very
I
larceny.
was
You know
saying, I
that, right?
was saying, I was saying we like as in that's my favorite team. I'm just saying that was my favorite to win it, even though my team was in it. Everybody like to do it to
Nigga,
keep
your
it.
team, your actual team
But
has advanced
hear me
further.
out,
I
my
just don't
nigga. Hear me out.
understand.
Hear me out.
I
Damn.
can't because nigga, how your team doing really good and you repping another team?
I
It just
like
don't make
Darius the
sense.
Cup. I wasn't repping them though. I was just saying I wanted them to win their games.
Okay.
My pick to win the national championship was Duke,
So
my nigga. I wanted Arkansas to get to their bracket though.
so that's the fundamental difference. If Duke was to play Arkansas, you'd have chose Duke.
Fuck yeah.
Okay, at least somebody would have chose a side. That's all I'm gonna say. No, I'm playing.
It ain't
I'm
no
joking.
choosing
I'm
a side
joking.
when it comes to fucking Arkansas. I like Calipari, but damn, it ain't that much to make me choose on my team.
I got you. I got you. But continue. Continue.
Yeah, man. But shout out to Darius the Cuff, man. Shout out my main man. He definitely turned himself into a top 5 pick, top 3 pick, man. Definitely showed me something, man. I fuck with y'all. I fuck with y'all a long way. Goddamn, just shout out to my boys, man. Shout out to my boys. You always have a place in my motherfucking heart for this run. I mean, just bit off a little bit more than y'all could chew, man. But shit, we get it back. You know, my dog gonna be big in the NBA, so we ain't even stressing that too much.
Yeah, I think sh- he definitely made some top three conversations going on. Like Darius Cuff is like I
Real
said,
big.
I thought he was 6'5". He's 6'3", 6'2" ish around that range, but that's still kind of a big guard. He plays kind of like, I mean, he can do a little better with contact, but he got that potential to play like a big guard. But you know, again, that Brandon Roy Kyrie hybrid, I still feel the same way about that man. He got a flawless game, like offensively. Like he can score at every spot of the fucking floor. So, with strength, with NBA training and getting your athleticism up, your strength, speed, all that, you could be a dangerous motherfucker in the league. And dare I say he can influence, I mean, I'm not sure. Obviously we gotta see how the lottery picks, well, not the lottery picks, but the draft lottery adds up with the picks. But I can see him replacing maybe a Ja Morant or something. Like if Memphis trade Ja and they just so happen to get like the third pick in the draft, like I can see him run Memphis like some type shit. So, I would hope that would be the case for a player like him. Of course, I think if he get drafted anywhere, it's gonna be to a team that starts on day one. So I would just love to see that because again, like I think he is deserving of having that top three rank for whoever has that opinion. Me personally, I would go probably four. I'm still kind of high on Derek Peterson. I still think he can be something special in the league. But for those who think Darius Cuff could be number three, like I think what he's shown in this SEC tournament and this NCAA tournament throughout the season, he that boy could really be a Kyrie, like, but maybe I don't know. I mean, I like Kyrie. I like Kyrie. He got the tween, maybe not the Kyrie handles. No one's going to have better handles than Kyrie Irving. So let's just get that out the way. But to be of that that ilk, that cloth, yeah, like I can see him putting up 20 and 7, and he's a better pat. I don't want to say he's a better passer than Kyrie right now, but at that age, he's definitely a better passer. So I expect a 20 and 8, like Darren Williams type numbers. So, shout out to Darius Cuff and what he's done, man. And even with the Arkansas team, I like Malik Thomas. I think his draft stock has went up, but I think he could stay another year. I think he could benefit being the number one option for Arkansas and Coach Cal. Unless the recruits is crazy because they got old boy from VA, not VA, but Paul Four, Paul the Fourth, something like that. I don't know where the team at. I know it's in VA, but I don't know where it's specifically at. But yeah, they got him coming in. They got a nice recruiting class coming in for Arkansas. So I don't know. Malik Thomas might declare for the draft just because it's gonna be a lot of recruits coming in. But he's a first round pick regardless. So I like him. Um, shoot, the boy Brazil, he might have put his draft stock up. He might get drafted in the second round. So you know, he was nice during the tournament. So yeah, shout out to Arkansas, man. They got some good talent. But they on the couch. Um, yeah, they Detroit White. But yeah, shit. What the fuck I already say? Yeah, they got waxed by fuck, who the fuck did they play? Damn. I was just ready to say too. Fuck. Damn, they got Arizona. Arizona. Yeah, they got by Arizona. So shout out to them. Advancing to the Elite Eight. Uh Cole Pete. Oh my God, Cole Pete.
Yeah, Tor
He
Pete
is
got
showing
off.
me something. I mean, he looking like a young Tobias Harris. Like maybe that's disrespectful to say. Better than Tobias Harris, but like
Gillespie
he
got off
dunking
too.
shit and everything.
Gillespie got off too though.
Yeah, for Tennessee, I ain't see that game, so you know I gotta go back and see it. But yeah, I seen that Nate Emmett got off too. but I gotta see the whole game. I seen like a little part of it, but yeah, shout out to Iowa State. They had a good season, but without Joshua Jefferson, it was kind of looking like they would get caught eventually by somebody, and they got caught by Tennessee. So yeah, shout out to Tennessee advancing to the Elite Eight. I gotta see who they match up with. Um Also shout outs to Illinois. They beat Houston, right?
Illinois,
Yeah, yep.
Tennessee.
They had an upset against Houston. Um Again, I call them one of the best foreign teams I've seen in NCAA hoops. They just got a team stack of foreign players. And Wagler, he's looking like a first rounder, kind of a low key sleeper, but he's still, one of those special point guards in this class right now, at least this freshman class. So, you know, um, I don't know how to say none of these niggas' names, but Vicevic, he's probably the best big man they got on Illinois. He's multi-dimensional, uh, sneaky athletic, could dunk on you like we seen how he did old boy in VCU. Um, they got the other white foreigner. I think, man, I swear they were twins, bro, but I think they got different last names. I don't even remember to be honest, but uh, fuck. It's like who's I don't know, bro. These niggas is foreign, bro. I'm terrible with foreign names. But regardless, like yeah, they got a nice squad. Um, Andre Stojakovic, he's been pretty solid. If he can put up 15 a game, Illinois might got a chance to like make some real noise, like at least Final Four. If Andrea can keep hooping the way he's been playing, and yeah, I mean they're a solid team. They're a solid team, man. I ain't got no knocks against them. They've been pretty much solid all year, but I ain't think they would get to this point. So for them to beat Houston, and I mean they was dog walking them for the most part. Yeah, I wouldn't look past Illinois making even more of a bigger run. So other than that, who else played? I tried to watch some of this UConn Michigan State game, but I got wrapped up. But I seen UConn, they was whooping Michigan State ass in the beginning. So that's really what made me not watch it like that. But then I got busy anyway. But like they came back towards the end. Um, for what I can remember, Kohler, the one of the white boys from Michigan State, he was going crazy. He was hitting some threes, had some big time buckets, rebounds, all that good shit. Uh, Carr, he was getting buckets. Carr might have made himself a first round pick late in the draft. Like he had a good year this year, and he was definitely holding his own against UConn and some of those bigs that they got Reed and uh Coward all those guys. But yeah, UConn prevailed, man. You can't look past UConn's championship pedigree. Like at one point they were the back-to-back champions. That wasn't too long ago. So, a Dan Hurley coach team is always gonna be dangerous. But I still think they're kind of suspicious. Like they had their best game though, but they still let
They ain't
Michigan State
gonna beat
came
us.
back. So,
They ain't gonna beat us.
oh yeah, y'all do play though. Ah, yeah, I don't know. I think y'all gonna beat them. But they can get physical with Bulls. I ain't gonna lie. Like they can get physical.
That's the
Um,
matchup I'm looking at. I'm looking for that big man matchup. That's the matchup I'm looking for. That I feel like that will solidify whatever he is will be in the draft.
it's just I was trying to figure out is St. John's a better defensive team than UConn, but UConn is up there. They're like right behind them. So you basically go see the same team. That are they going to full court press you the whole game like St. John's? Maybe not, but they don't have too many defensive flaws on that team. But I just think I don't know, man. Like I said last pod, Isaiah Evans, motherfucking dog, and whether it's Caleb Foster or Caden Boozer, if they're able to be very productive, bro, y'all got one of the best backcourts in the tournament. And again, like I don't see solo ball stopping Isaiah Evans. I don't see nobody on UConn stopping Evans, bro. Like he is on like just the shots that he hit, bro. Is there what comp would you say for Isaiah Evans is? Like who does he remind you of? To me, I'm not even sure. Like, cause
I'm
I
not
don't
checking.
want to say somebody basic. I don't want to say somebody like Malik Beasley or something like that. Like Malik Beasley was a bucket at Florida State, if you remember. Like, but I think he's a little better than that. He kind of like I don't know, but he definitely a shooter. Like he definitely a dead eye shooter. So
Uh,
and again, with
Isaiah
his
Joe,
experience that he got, you said
Isaiah
what?
Joe, Tim Hardaway. You hear
Yeah,
me?
Tim Hardaway Jr. I like that.
Tim Hardaway Juniorish.
I can rock with that because he definitely remind me of Tim Hardaway Jr. in Michigan. But I think he could be a little better. I think he'd be a little better in the pros. He just got that it factor. Like he got that shit. Like
A
like
better
fuck it.
Isaiah.
You said what? If I break it up, what was that you?
No, he could be a better Isaiah Joe.
Yeah, but he like 6'5", so like he got potential, man. He got potential. I'm not sure if he got like all-star potential, but he definitely got like I could get a bucket potential, like maybe
Yeah,
20
yeah,
a game.
no doubt, no doubt.
So yeah, I think he's going to be a big time factor in this UConn Duke matchup for the Elite Eight. And yeah, like yeah, he's definitely gonna be the X factor, especially if Cameron Boozer is going to demand double teams, which I think he can do against that UConn team. They're not the biggest team. I think yeah, you're gonna have to depend on him hitting big time threes, big time shots. So yeah, like I think Duke might he got a chance to go to Elite Four for sure, for sure. But I will say there is a pedigree difference, experience difference. But again, a nigga like Isaiah Evans,
I just think that's the elephant in the room now. He's saying that.
yeah, but y'all just came off of Elite Four. I mean, a Final Four with Isaiah Evans, so he got that experience. Caleb Foster, I believe he was there last year. I don't think he was getting ticked like that, but I believe Caleb Foster was there last year. No, I think he a freshman.
Evans
But y'all
played with
got them
Con.
experience.
Evans played with Concanupple and dude.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, he was off the bench. He stepped up when Coop got hurt in the ACC tournament. He stepped up, period. Even in the NCAA tournament. So yeah, I always been a fan of him. Like he's just been nosebleed getting buckets. But yeah, just to run through this, we can go ahead and wrap this up. Uh, what are the other teams that advanced? Michigan. I ain't even get a chance to see that team, but I did see that Yaxel Lindborg, he done goddamn put up 29 and 7, some crazy ass numbers. Oh, they played against Alabama. Yeah, they smacked them. Alabama was getting with them at first though. They had him early. I seen a little bit of that. They had him like 11-4 or something like that. They was getting with him early, but then I kind of I had to swerve after that.
I seen somewhere. I seen somewhere where some reports are saying like they have to do something with the the level of the level of competition basketball wise with the A's with the SEC because he said outside. I think the point he was making outside of football. That's the only thing SEC really makes its money from the SEC. The Southern 11 that's the only thing they really make their money off is like their football. So like And I'm like, well, once upon a time ago, the SEC had like the SEC was a conglomerate with basketball too. Don't act like there has been a lot of talent that passed through the SEC. You know what I'm saying? SEC
Yeah,
division. So like,
still to this day.
I'm not understanding what he was trying to correlate there. Like, but basically, like, not everything he said. Like, basically, how the SEC teams are in football. It's not like the bang for the buck that you're getting in basketball, which I understand they're not as good as their football counterparts, but they get the same amount of funding and probably the same level amount of recruits. It's just in basketball, it's like those football programs that aren't illustrious as they are in football that they are in basketball, because UConn is illustrious in basketball, but UConn doesn't even have a Division One football team. So it's shit like that. It has to correlate
Definitely
to.
Division One.
That UConn do have hold on. No, was it UConn or was it Georgetown? One of them don't have a football team. Like, so I think it's Georgetown, the one that don't have a
Yeah,
football team
Georgetown.
or a Division One football team. So like, it's like you're actually getting good basketball from, and it wasn't always like this. You're actually getting NCAA tournament from Arkansas, and you actually might get a college football playoff 12 with Arkansas in football. You're getting the same thing with Alabama. You're getting you possibly get the same thing with Auburn. You possibly get the same thing with Texas. Probably get the same thing with Tennessee. So it's kind of the same. You know what I'm saying? They're both teams, both programs, both programs. I'm not trying to get too far off topic of what he was saying, but I can't remember what exactly his argument was around. Both programs bring in the same amount of money, I would think. Because even baseball, because they're still playing SEC tournament, they're still playing in their respective SEC tournaments, which are respectively against these other teams. Nigga, Kentucky and Ole Miss just don't play each other in football, my nigga. He's thinking broad, he's thinking like broadly only football. Kentucky and Ole Miss play their SEC mates. So they play football together, basketball together, any sport. They're division rivals. They're gonna play together. So like so it made me think, nigga. So you think UCLA and USC is only a football tradition type thing? So you think that tradition only ends with football? Like, nigga, whenever they play USC, nigga, it's whenever Michigan plays USC, it doesn't matter if they're playing football or basketball, my nigga. That rivalry is a rivalry that burns through any sport that they play, like Ohio State and Michigan. That's a rivalry through any. That might be one of the most known rivalries. You know what I'm saying? Out of any sport. So I'm like, just because a SEC team doesn't win basketball every year, doesn't mean that they're not playing the same level of competition. One, it's 11 games in one sport where they're playing the best competition. So it's probably going to be a lot harder to get through that conference when you're not playing that much games. When you're playing 31 games and a percentage of them are against the SEC, you're playing other non-conference opponents. So you could have beat the number 1 and 2 non-conference opponent and still was struggling to get above 500 in your division, in your conference. That you still can make the NCAA tournament and still be a high team. You know what I'm saying? Because your division, I would say in basketball, it's probably kind of harder because you got all these other SEC teams that are dog shit, or not dog shit in their division, but they're not as good as they are against non-conference teams that are not in the SEC. So basically, is what I'm saying. Like, if the SEC team was to go to one of these other divisions, like the division that my Ohio Miami just came from, my nigga, if Arkansas went to that division, Arkansas would be undefeated every year. It's like
Yeah.
it's like you can't blame these athletic directors, my nigga. It's 183, 184 Division One schools in the United States. That's not counting all the other programs. You know what I'm saying? They have to make a schedule and align it with all these other schedules. You know what I'm saying? Like, and when you're not a mid-major, when you're not like one of those Power Five conference teams, when you're a mid-major, it's kind of hard to even do shit, bro. Like, I'm surprised VCU get all the shit they get done. VCU has probably met the criteria to move up with, a division, because they're literally an entire city. VCU, the university is literally an entire city. So I'm not understanding why they don't have a D1 football team, but like, maybe it's student participation. Would the students even try to participate in it? Like, you know what I'm saying? But I think they have enough traction to have a football team going for probably a decade until they probably get good. That's something that needs to happen. You know what I'm saying? So like, oh no, I was just speaking on expansion and shit. We probably done with all the topics. I was just trying to. I just can't remember what the fuck bro was trying to correlate with that shit. Like, but it's a plethora of things that make it different, but make it the same at the same time. If that makes sense.
I was like,
You breaking up a little bit. Rob, you still there? Yo 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 yo. You there, old buddy, old pal? Roberto. Roberto. Yeah.
yo,
Yo yo.
my bad.
You good, bro?
What was that?
Uh, you were just saying something, but your phone was breaking up as you were saying it.
Okay. Well, anyways, far as college basketball, I ain't got no criticism because I think like in a NIL, the NIL deals and the transfer portal, I think that's very beneficial to the competition
Do you
that
think? Do
we're
you think
currently.
it's? Do you think? Let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question? Do you
Sure.
think it's made everything balanced?
Yes. I think it's made everything balanced with the best teams, the best programs.
So what do you? So what do you? What you were? So let me ask you this: you prefer balance over tradition?
Yes, because I did not think that Houston would get their ass whooped by Illinois. I didn't think Purdue would get their ass whooped. I mean not Purdue. Fuck. No, was it Purdue? No, no, Iowa State. I didn't think they'd get their ass whooped by Tennessee. I didn't even think Tennessee would make it this far. Iowa is the Cinderella of this year right now. Like, so, like, think about that. Iowa is the Cinderella. Iowa is a good program, but that's the level of competition that we've come to. Like, there are good programs that are like quote unquote Cinderellas because like the top dogs are so heavy. Florida got bounced. The reigning champs, they just got bounced early. So there's a lot of parity. It's not like things are predictable, but you got high level competition. So it's like I enjoy it.
You
I
say
enjoy
you
it.
say
This
it's
last
not.
2 years, I
You
enjoy it.
say you say it's not predictable. I
It's not.
predicted. I predicted Duke to win the national championship. So if they win it, then what is that?
Then you guess right, but did you guess what your bracket looking like?
My bracket is hit
Okay.
except for Duke.
Enough said. Enough said, nigga.
I picked Duke to win it all though.
Okay, if you pick a winner, that's different than predicting how the shit went.
How that went, shit went. Yeah, right.
Like that's a lot of variables, and I believe everybody bracket broke except this one nigga that's living in fucking Batman cave or whatever.
Nigga,
Or the
the
Bat
bracket
cave,
broke when Houston lost. I think everybody had Houston winning.
or at least get into the final four. So
At
yeah,
least get
that's
to
what
the
I'm
final
saying.
four. Yeah,
Illinois, like who thought Illinois and Tennessee would make it this far? That's what I'm saying.
that's what you know.
Like
It's math and science to this shit because every year
NIL,
it shows you that NIL. This shit was happening before NIL made a deal, bro. Like it's only been like a couple years where
no,
all the number one team seeds made the final four. What that just happened like what last year or some shit like that?
yes, which is a product of NIL and transfer portal.
Okay, I
That's
didn't know
literally
that.
what we're
Oh, so
saying now.
all the best.
Illinois is a product of NIL and transfer portal and a spectacular freshman.
But they recruited again. They recruited the foreign brothers,
So
the
what
Ivas
breeds?
brothers.
So
They
what breeds
recruited
that shit?
Andre Stojakovic.
So it's just the best names, and niggas just want to play with the best names.
I mean, if you paying good, it ain't got to be necessarily the best names, but if it's a name and you paying good and you're promising me a good role, and we got some other guys coming in,
It's
yeah,
definitely I can't. It's definitely getting you prepared for the league before you get to the league with the
type
business
shit.
side. But it's more baby. It's more catered to the player in college. You'll learn when you get to the NBA that nigga the business also has a lot to say so about it too. Like you'll learn that you don't have so much power. This freedom that they have in college teaches you a little bit, but in the NBA, they wouldn't have this much power. So
Yeah,
it's like you can't just walk away from a commitment. You know what I'm saying? It's teaching unloyalty in a sense, where I can just go anywhere and win if they're throwing the right amount of dollars with it. It's teaching you the basis, the ground level basis of which you'll hopefully pay. Because if you're good enough to get an NIL deal, you're probably gonna make it. You're probably gonna make it pro. I would just be keeping it honest. I'm not saying that's true in every sense, but I'm just like if a paid sponsor is willing to pay you millions of dollars for this, for you're definitely going to probably have a good percentage of making it to the league. So it's showing you the basis of what you're gonna be around. Like, but the freedom, nah, my nigga, you're not going to Tennessee, and because Tennessee loses and you see that y'all lost to this team, oh shit, I'm keeping it back in my mind. I could always transfer to them next year. Oh, they playing with three freshmen. Three freshmen just made it to the Final Four. I'm definitely gonna play with them if they stay. Like it's crazy for a nigga to even think like that, and I can just do it the next season. Like so, it's crazy. I mean, it's not crazy because this is what niggas been begging for. They wanted player empowerment. This is what we beg for. We want players to have to earn the money on the back of their jersey. So I mean, this is what happens with it. I mean, it's just like I do at a point did admire the tradition of going to Duke and actually having to be sweet and get buckets to be known by Duke to actually get an invitation to like teams like North Carolina, like teams like Gonzaga. These teams had prestige. You had to be good to play for these teams. You had to be damn near top five, top 10 to play for these teams. Now it's just about who's offering the most money. And it's like,
I disagree with that because I mean they're getting paid for a reason.
I mean, yeah, but look at okay, they're getting paid
But
for a
again,
reason.
who is
They were
that
getting paid for
affecting?
the same reasons back when this was illegal, when boosters were paying under the table. These boosters don't have any bar set now. So they can just be open. Ohio State, playing for Ohio State comes with a lot of fucking what did they say? Bravado,
Wow.
bravacchio. It comes with a lot of that because they're giving you money in NIL, but I'm guaranteeing you the boosters have no fucking there's nobody holding back the boosters of these teams who are doing it under the table for so long. Now they can do it over the top of the table now. Like so it Louisville, Arkansas. Now I'm gonna give you an argument for Arkansas because they have a good coach. They have a good coach. That's probably the
St.
reason why they made it
John's,
so far. They have a good coach
St.
and
John's.
St. John's. Yeah. But you can't sit here and tell me, bro, these teams would not be as far as they would if it wasn't for the NIL. They don't have to worry about
What about
this.
Kansas?
Kansas still would have been here 5 years ago.
Well, I'm just saying, like they had those benefits and they didn't make it far.
I'm just saying it's the difference when you got the benefits of playing for the illustrious Kansas and these racks that they paying you to. That's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's what most teams can throw at you. Like Duke, like I said, you used to have to be sweet to go to Duke. Now Duke can throw $3 million for you to play for them, and you play for them.
So niggas in Duke ain't sweet. Last 2 years, 3 years.
Most of them niggas were overblown for real, for real.
What?
Most of them niggas,
What? What?
most of them
Oh
niggas.
my God! So
I said,
Cooper Flag and
and I'm a
Kon
Duke fan.
Nickel.
If you'd have let me finish, I was gonna exclude Cooper and all of our stars. Besides those guys, we've been pretty aligned with North Carolina, putting talent in the league.
I, okay, so let's go back. Who got drafted before
Okay, so
them from Duke?
Cooper Flag, and the team that he played with, other than Con Knuckle.
You got Malawach and Proctor. They're doing decent.
I didn't say they weren't. I said we're right along. I said we're right aligned with North Carolina and whatever they're producing.
I'm trying to think who came before. Who was who was after Apollo? Fuck, I can't even remember.
After Paolo.
Okay, you know what? You might got a point because that was the Filipowski era. You might got a point.
Yeah, like, and him, to be honest with me, like, Filipowski, to be honest with you, he's nice, but I
He
mean,
ain't all that.
he ain't all that. It's like,
No, he
so
has his moments though. He has his moments.
you have to be like, you were nice and players stayed. This is the year, this is the generation of the one and done, my nigga. Although there was a lot of one and dones throughout history, it ain't never been this many one and dones, and it ain't an incentive of staying anymore, bro. You got niggas like the Duke head coach Shire, that black, not he remind me of fucking Shelvin Mack. He remind me of him if that's the right name, but that's not the right name. The nigga that played when uh my head coach was on the team, but he wasn't the star player. It was the black nigga that was the star player. Man, I forgot his fucking name, bro.
For Duke,
But anyway, I forgot his fucking name, but he was the star player. Who was on his squad? Shire was Coach Shire. One Kyle Singler on that team. That's too
yeah,
far.
Kyle Singler. I remember that 7 footer, that white 7 footer. He had a crazy last name.
But the
That white
star
point
player was the
guard.
black dude though,
At that time, star player black
because they all stayed 4 years, right?
wasn't. No, that wasn't Emil Jefferson. No, that's way back. That's way back.
That's way back. That's way back.
It wasn't Sheldon Williams, was it?
It won't Sheldon Williams. That's right before. That's right before.
Hmm.
That's right before because Brett stayed 4 years. And Brian get drafted. Kyle Singler got drafted. Brian get drafted. Or did he get
Fuck,
drafted? He was just
man.
passed. He was a star player, bro. Number 30 or something like that. Number 3 or some shit like that. He was a black nigga, bro. He was
Dude,
getting out. He was the one dropping all the buckets, bro.
it's like it's fading memory. I'm trying to think. Man. I'm going down the roster in there.
Now, I always said Shelvin Mack, but that's not the right name. That's brother played for he played for Penn State, I think.
Tyler Thornton.
What's his name?
Thornton. Is it Tyler Thornton? He was like
Uh,
a point guard though. Number 3. I don't
Number
think. I don't think
three.
that's him.
I don't
Nah,
think
cause
that's
he.
him.
Nah. That was after that era anyway. So they ain't the right person. Fuck, man. I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either, bro.
You fuck
So like I'm
around.
saying, like when I say you have to be sweet, yes, you had to be sweet to play for Duke, bro. Like, man, need I remind you, bro? Jason Tatum played for Duke, bro. This is just the games that I'm saying. Jason Tatum played for Duke.
Yeah.
Like niggas, like, and he wasn't all that when he played for him, bro. I'm not gonna say he was like you would have thought he would be
Well, I
this.
was slow your roll there.
You wouldn't think he'd be this.
Nah, he gotta add a little bit of that going on.
He had a little bit of that going on. Okay, he had
Little
a little,
bit, little bit, little
little bit
bit.
of that going on. Jalen Brown was here a year before him. Jalen Brown was here a year before him. He was here a year before him, and he made the Eastern Conference Finals, I think.
Nah, first round.
First round. The second year
Yeah.
they made the Eastern Conference Final. Isaiah Thomas led the team in scoring, right?
Nah, that was that year when Jalen Brown made it, his rookie year. That's what
Okay.
Isaiah Thomas was going crazy.
Yeah, he averaged like 29, almost 30, 28, almost 30 that year.
Type shit. Type shit.
Most
Uh
underrated, overlooked season. Probably go to him.
yeah, it definitely is up there. But hey, Russell Westbrook 30, 10 to 10. What can you do? Um, but yeah, just to wrap this on up, final remarks for March Madness. I don't want to forget no games, but I'm kind of drawing a blank.
No.
Uh, I can go to the Final Four matchup. I mean, not Final Four, Elite Eight matchups, real quick. I think I got it somewhere in the chat.
I got it right
Let
here
me
already.
see. Oh, all right. So what's the matchups again?
At Iowa, you got Iowa number 9 playing number 3, Illinois. And you got
Okay.
Purdue number 2 playing number 1, Arizona. That's on
Okay.
Saturday. That's today. And tomorrow you have UConn versus Duke and Tennessee versus Michigan.
Okay. So shit. Yeah, I like Tennessee. I mean, not Tennessee. I like Michigan over Tennessee.
I like Michigan over Tennessee.
I like slightly Arizona over Purdue. I like Duke over UConn, and I like Iowa. No. I like Illinois over Iowa. So I
I
would
like,
just go with that.
I like Illinois over Iowa. I like Arizona over Purdue. I like Duke over UConn. But I think this Michigan and Tennessee game gonna be tricky.
I don't think so. I think whatever size Tennessee got, I think Michigan go neutralize it because they're just as big. They got size at every part of their starting five. So like I think they definitely can neutralize a Mint and that other big man they got a Rocco whatever his name is.
A
He
Pac,
nice
a,
though. He a dog.
Pakra.
Yeah, Apocryph, something like that. He all right though. He one of those Tristan Thompson motherfuckers though.
His numbers okay. He almost average 10. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, getting blocks and everything. Yeah, I think Michigan got everything for whatever they got. So I definitely will go with Michigan, especially if Limbaugh, if he on a heater like he is, breaking ankles and shit. Yeah, it's gonna get tricky with that. But Illinois, I just think they're better than Iowa. I'm sorry, Iowa. I know y'all gritty and y'all made it as far as shit like that, but I think Illinois got too much firepower, and I think this might be a Andre Stojakovic game. Like I think he might fuck around and get like 18 to 20. So I'm going Illinois, Duke. I feel like y'all got enough uh big man presence to neutralize UConn. Um, that other big man, Patrick Moomba, whatever bro name is, I don't know, but he's been solid since being back. So he's definitely been a factor. And then getting Caleb Foster back, having that defensive ace that definitely helps y'all. So I think y'all go neutralize UConn. So I'll go with Duke, and then Arizona. I think Burries is gonna have a big time game against Purdue. I don't think they got no one that can guard them. They got I forgot the white boy name. I don't want to say white boy, but he the two guard for Purdue. If he's
Mhm.
checking them, oh my god, yeah, that's barbecue chicken. Like that's an invitation to the cookout right there. So I like Burries having a big time game. Um, Core Pete and TTRK, I think it is. Ren Kafar, some whatever bro name is for Purdue, the power forward. He nice. That boy a walking 18 and 10, a walking David Lee. But I think they gonna fuck around. They probably neutralize the performances. Like they probably have the same numbers or some shit like that. Probably just, equal out the production. Um yeah, the biggest matchup in that though is gonna be the senior point guards. I think Bradley is a senior for Arizona. I'm gonna just assume he's a senior. I know he's at least a junior. But Bradley versus Smith, the 2 point guards, the two veterans, they will have to manage the game properly, whether it's assists, points, whatever. Like
Yeah,
that's
he's
gonna be
second.
the
He's
determining
second.
factor.
He's second. He's second in college in assists.
Yeah, shout out to Brady Smith for breaking that record too. So like, well, is he second or first? I'm pretty
Second.
sure he's second. Okay. But yeah, shout out for him being second all time. Like that's a historical feat right there. Like,
He's second all
and
time.
I believe so is a single season. It could be single season. I think it's all time because he's been there for a while. He's been in Purdue for like 4 years type shit. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's all time. But if it's single season all time, he still made history. So salute to him and what he's been doing for that team. They got a well-oiled machine, but yeah, I got Arizona over Purdue. I will go with that.
Yeah, he definitely be sharing that rock.
Yep.
Oh yeah, he
And he can
definitely be
score
sharing that
too.
rock. He definitely be sharing that rock.
Yeah, he's like Chris Paul meets white chocolate. Jason Williams.
He's definitely a floor general. I can see that.
Yeah. But yeah, man, these games coming on a little later. two today, two tomorrow. So we got a nice little pandemonium coming up for this March Madness conclusion. Um, yeah, man, we gonna tap in. I don't know if niggas got any picks. We forgot to even talk about picks. Before we talk about any of that, we'll save it for another time. I did want to talk about Kon versus Cooper Flag. I'm just saying, Cooper Flag damn near leads his
Fine.
team in points, rebounds, and assists. Number one option. He has Najee Marshall and PJ Washington. Meanwhile, Kon got Brandon Miller and LaMelo Ball, who's been playing better
I'm not
than
taking that.
him.
I'm not taking that. I'm not taking that with a grain of salt because
Nope,
Najee Muhammad has stepped
nope.
up. Najee Muhammad
Miles
has stepped
Bridges.
up in his role.
I agree that he has stepped up. I agree that he has been playing like phenomenal basketball. Kyle Knuckle reminds me of Mike Miller, like prime Mike Miller, rookie of the year Mike Miller.
Mike
But
Miller meets Larry Bird.
I don't want to go Larry. I don't want to go Larry, but he is of that. I want to say Mike Miller meets. I'll give it Ray.
Right,
I'll give it
who?
Ray. Ray Allen. Yeah, he's definitely Ray Allen type.
Nah, Ray ain't had this type of stopping pop. Ray ain't had his pull up game.
Ray was more athletic though, so I'll say he is.
But
Okay,
Ray ain't
maybe
never
not
had
Ray.
no. Ray ain't never had no mid range.
Ray did have a mid range.
No,
Boy, you better
no.
watch Bucks in Seattle.
We got to watch tape on that. We got to watch tape.
No,
We got to watch
you need
tape.
to watch tape on that.
We got to watch
Ray
tape on
was
that.
a 25 a game bucket
Yeah, but
getter.
Ray
Like,
didn't have no mid range bag, bro. You know exactly what the fuck I
bro,
mean,
it's
bro.
a reason why Ray Allen wasn't taking 15 threes a game because he was going to the mid range too. He could have shot more threes, but he was using that mid range too, percolating.
Bro, he was getting to the basket more than mid range. I'm sorry to give it to you, bro. I
Nah,
done seen Ray Allen stats, bro. I seen Ray Allen highlights, bro.
man,
I'm
I
talking about.
seen Ray Allen go at it with Allen Iverson, like, and he was getting mid range buckets just like AI. Like they had their duels and everything going at it the same way. Ray
Yeah,
would
but
just leave with a couple more
his
threes.
pull up game ain't like Cooper's though. Cooper pull up
Yeah,
game is different. That shit gonna be something different. That shit gonna be
you
something
mean
crazy.
Con?
Yeah. No, Cooper's offensive game is gonna become more polished and more
Oh,
fluid.
I was talking about Con Knipple.
Yeah, you talk about
Yeah, I
Con, I'm
said
talking
Ray.
about Cooper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like a mix between Larry Bird and I would say because he's gonna turn into, and I'm gonna hate it when it happens. He's gonna turn into a Shea like Luca like offensive player. He's gonna learn how to start doing that. And he gonna
Okay.
start doing that. Looking for the contact, and he's gonna get to the free throw line because that's it. That's in his play style. Like and his getting to his he gonna have he gonna have like a pull up triple threat pull up mid range game like how KD got like he can get to a offensive because he's 6'10" or 6'8" some shit like some crazy shit like that. So like
Man, there's
he
6'8", 6'9".
he gonna be able to get to a shot, and it's gonna be like he's tall enough to like just pull that bitch up, jack that bitch like Melo. He can pull that bitch up like out his pocket, like so. It's gonna
Type shit.
that's gonna get more fluent with him.
Yep.
Like
I'm
it's
glad
gonna
you
get
said fluid because you know what it reminds me of? The
he's still
potential.
hesitant.
Not even that, but the potential of his jump shot. It is. It reminds me of a young LeBron. You know, LeBron's.
How,
You know, his
how
jumper
we
wasn't
watched
as
it
fluid.
progress. Yeah, how we
Yep.
watched it progress. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Until he became because at some point coaching scouts was like, shit, make LeBron a shooter. We feared, like, nigga, that was the whole point of guarding LeBron. Shit, back up off him. Like, you can't get him on his face, let him shoot.
Yep.
Eventually, niggas stopped doing that. Niggas started respecting his mid range. Niggas started respecting me. Niggas respected him as a shooter. It don't matter as like niggas just respected LeBron as a scorer. And like he'll get to that basket. Once he put his head down, it's the likelihood of you stopping LeBron from getting that basket or getting that foul is 0 to none. Like that's just the
Yeah.
type of player he is. Once he puts his head down, you can already count the 2 points. You can count the 2 point. It's three things that can happen with this possession. You can count the 2 points, you can count the foul in the 2 points, or he gonna get a charge. Like, cause ain't nobody stopping this nigga from scoring the basket, bro. That's how much of a and I know I'm taking off topic, but like that's what niggas hold back from LeBron because he turns that shit on and off. And moments that you want him to do that, he's deferring, looking to pass the ball. You know what I'm saying? And
Type
it's
shit.
like that moment at the All-Star game when it was him and Kobe. He was supposed to he was supposed to take them 2 back steps, let the crowd get into it, and put his head down and go straight in the coat. He passed the ball, bro. Uh, like, so that shows you what type of player LeBron is. And it's got him far in his career, bro. It's got him far in his career. You know what I'm
Could have
saying?
got farther if he
Could
would
have
have had
got
that mentality.
if he had that mentality, bro. Let me say this: if he had that mentality, he wouldn't have lost that first championship against Dallas. If he had that mentality,
Ooh.
he would have had a three. If he had that mentality, he would have had the three-peat. He would have had a three-peat. If
You said
LeBron comes in,
something there, brother.
if
You said
LeBron
something there.
comes, if LeBron comes into 2011 locked in, if he comes into 2011 and plays like he's supposed to play, LeBron has a three-peat.
This my
That's the
shit.
first three-peat. That's the first three-peat right there. If he
So
had that mindset, if he had that mindset, he would have won at least one game in his first finals appearance. But I can't fault him to that. That's a hell of a hill. That's a hell of a hill to climb.
now that's a hell of a hill,
Allen,
but I get it. I get it. I get it.
Allen
Can
Iverson
I
did
just
it.
add on to
Allen
that real
Iverson
quick?
played. Hold on.
Yep.
Allen Iverson played possibly the best finals team ever.
Yep.
I'm
You
talking
got
about
one.
the run, 15
Yep.
and one. Look, Allen Iverson got one win. LeBron could have willed one win against the Spurs. After you scored 25 or 27 points in the fourth quarter against the Detroit Pistons, you could have got
Yep.
one win against Spurs, ball out, straight ball out. It's the mentality, bro. If LeBron had Kobe's mentality, bro, he'd have 7. He probably had all the finals he'd been to. He probably would have won a little bit more of them, bro. Being straight, like if he had that 2013 mindset, that villain when he first embraced that villain, like niggas, that year the niggas started down LeBron. That year, shit would have been different. But he ain't got that mentality. He's just not that type of player because everything is too easy for him. Nothing ain't ever been hard for LeBron. Everything's always been, and I hate. He's like the prima donna of NBA basketball, bro. Now everything was given to LeBron as soon as he started playing basketball, bro. Niggas started calling him the king. He wasn't even in the NBA yet. like,
Well, can we just all right, we're excluding the fact that he came from like the roughest of roughest backgrounds. We just talking basketball because LeBron has came
if
from
you're putting that
straight
shit on the
poverty.
spectrum, that's if you putting that shit on the spectrum, bro. How many other players came from the hood?
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm just putting it in perspective as far as like he was
His
handed
story ain't
everything.
no different from his story ain't no different from Michael Jordan's.
Oh shit, well, no, I don't know about that. I think Michael Jordan had a
Like,
little
shit,
structure.
Michael Jordan got cut. Michael had it a little harder. Michael got cut.
No, that nigga got cut from a team. That's a little different. All right, if we're just talking, okay, I get what you're saying. We're talking basketball. We're talking basketball. But
And
yeah,
and,
I
and we
mean,
need and niggas need to squash this. Niggas need to squash this who's better, and it's a whole other jump. But niggas need to squash this who's better, Michael Jordan, LeBron debate. Niggas need to squash that whole debate.
it's
It's
Michael
Michael
Jordan, my
Jordan.
nigga. Michael Jordan's
It's
better.
Michael Jordan, my nigga. Michael Jordan's better. All right, it ain't even too much to it. Like if you
Okay,
know
we can say
sports,
that for
you know
all
Michael Jordan.
season. We can say that for an all
Yeah,
season
yeah.
topic because like that could definitely be something that we can update on. Because who knows? Maybe LeBron might fuck around sneak a ring. So that'd be crazy. But as of right now, I would definitely say Michael Jordan.
You think he can? You think it's possible?
And anything is possible. That's what J. Cole said on his verse. But yeah,
Bro,
just real quick, I just want to
I got
piggyback
better.
on uh
I got a better chance you hitting one of them little 20 leg parlays and getting LeBron getting another championship.
nigga, don't hate on my parlays, nigga. Shit. Nigga, I got some shit cooking now. I need to check on this game. Couple games. I already sent it in the chat. Whatever. But I just want to piggyback real quick, and we could just go ahead and end this shit off. Um,
I
the
got time,
LeBron
bro.
thing. Uh,
I ain't got time. We got time a little bit. We ain't got to answer quick. Go ahead.
all right. All I just wanted to say is the LeBron thing. I understand what you said with that because I seen something recently with Dwayne Wade, right? Him and Patrick Beverly are beefing type shit. I don't know what the fuck going on with that, but I seen him speak his piece, and he was talking about like in my mind, no one's a better basketball player than me. Like no one. Like he said, some people might be better than me in certain parts. Like he might pass better than me. And I'm like, oh, obviously that's a LeBron, whatever.
Come on,
And it's not like
don't
he sneaked this.
come on, real.
I don't think he sneaked this in LeBron, but it's more so like he popping his shit. He's saying his mentality because,
Popping his shit.
of
He
course,
said he was saying it's better aspects that he is and certain things that other players aren't. That's all he was
yeah,
saying.
yeah, yeah. But I'm listening to that, right? And it makes me, when you talk about 2011, right? If LeBron had a different mentality, if he had more of a killer mentality, it kind of makes me think like maybe things would have been better for Miami if he would have came in and stepped on toes. Like maybe he should have stepped on Dwayne Wade's toes early. Like D Wade, I'm here for a reason. Like this my shit now. Like D Wade County, Fade County. Like this Lil Miami. Like fuck all that. Like this is my shit now. We're establishing me as the number one option. This is no 25 a game, 25 a game. This is going to be 28 a game and 24 a game. Like, and I'm gonna get eight assists. You're gonna have five, and you're just gonna be highly efficient. I feel like because they didn't nip that in the bud early, it showed his face in the finals when LeBron tried to lean towards D Wade. I think that's the mentality that kind of does separate a Michael Jordan and even a Kobe in a sense. Even though oh man, I struggle saying LeBron is better than Kobe, but I gotta say it because LeBron is the all-time leading scorer. Like we're seeing this nigga at age 41 dunking on niggas. That is incomprehensible. But yeah, like as far as him and Michael Jordan, yeah, that mentality. I think that Mavs finals would have went so much better if he had that mentality from the get-go. If he would have had that 2011, 2012 mentality, like when they got that shit settled, like D-Wade was like, yeah, this is your team, bro. He gave him the team. Niggas ain't giving Michael Jordan the team. Now, we never seen him go to it. Well, if you want to count the Wizards, then you're just a son of a bitch, but a little bitch at that. But we ain't never seen Michael Jordan be given a team. He had to take that shit. He took that shit from whoever the fuck was there. Wardridge and George Gervin. Like
We can say we
and
can
they
say
came in average 28.
we can say the year that he left for baseball and Scottie Pippen had cemented himself as the number one scorer. He had to come back and take it back from Scottie.
Nah, nah. Scotty was begging him to come back. Mike, come on, Mike. Please come back. We got the Jordans. We got the good record, Michael. Please. Yeah, that nigga was begging him to come back. But yeah, I think basically what I'm saying is because that 2011 thing is such a huge stain in LeBron's career. We cannot just like gloss over that. So I think if he had more of a killer mentality, he could have did some shit that he did when he went back to Cleveland and got that 3-1 series lead. Now they weren't down 3-1, they were actually up to two games. I think 2-1, something like that. They were up like two games, I think. Some shit like that. I think they would have been able to close the deal if he had like more of a killer mentality. If it would have won 7 games, I think I don't know. I could think a lot of things, but who knows, man? I just think they would have had a better shot if LeBron had like LeBron's career would have went crazy if he had more of a killer mentality. But at the same time, you can't knock the fact that he's like probably a top 5 playmaker in NBA history. He
Just
could
imagine
arguably be 3.
imagine how we look at his legacy different if he wins that. Imagine how we look at his legacy right now if he won a three-peat. If he got that first three-peat. He
Yeah,
beat
it
Dirk,
would.
Katie, and Tim Duncan.
Yeah,
That for me to say it like that. For me to say it like you beat Dirk, Katie, Russell Westbrook, Tim Duncan. You beat 3 Hall of Famers. 4. You beat 4 Hall of Famers. And
Mhm.
then turned around, went to the finals again and beat Steph Curry one time. How
Yep.
will we be looking at his career and then he wins that Lakers championship? Bro, we be looking at this nigga like all right, it's a minute. Like the nigga,
Yeah,
I don't think we
it
look
would
at
have been over.
for real, for real. To be no difference, I don't think we look at him no different for real, for real. Because I mean, the
No,
scoring
I think we
championship.
look at him totally different.
If
I
he get a three-peat,
I think we look at him totally different. Not only if he get a three-peat, but if he never suffered one of the greatest collapses from a superstar in sports history, not NBA sports history.
what would you say that happened?
11 points
Oh,
in
2011.
a
Yeah,
game
2011.
six.
2011.
Yeah, yeah, that's disgusting.
Yeah, that's a stain. That's a bad stain. You know it's a stain. And that's gonna be like that part of the documentary. That part of the documentary right there is gonna be like where like we're the epi. That's gonna be like the epi part. That's gonna be like going into the second half of his like arc. Like
Yeah,
because everything they got,
that shit would be like a 12-minute nightmare segment, and they ain't gonna expand on nothing. You ain't gonna see no numbers. They ain't gonna pull up no stats. They gonna just pull up the event.
they should just go. I feel like they should just go get that whole Dallas Maverick team and interview all them niggas. Like, what were your exact emotions going through this moment? How did you feel, JJ Barea, knowing that you had more and shit like that? Those because this documentary is going to touch on all points, bro. It ain't gonna leave one stone unturned, bro. This LeBron leaving the NBA. We're gonna
Nah,
get everything,
that
bro.
stone is damn near in the ground, buried. They gonna talk
LeBron.
about the top half, and that's it. LeBron and the
Wait, one
Heat
more.
lost,
Nah, but if he signed this extension with the Lakers, this would be his longest tenure team,
which is crazy.
which is crazy. He spent like, and I don't look at everything. I don't look at shit in life like a cliche. Me, LeBron James going to the Lakers is like the biggest cliche in the history of cliches. It's like, how
Because
the
of the
fuck
lack of
did that?
championship.
How did the fuck did that happen though? Like for him to end up as a Laker and to actually win
Kyrie,
one.
Kyrie Irving. I think Kyrie
Like,
leaving was off script. Like I ain't think LeBron would think Kyrie would leave so early.
and then
I
the way
think
he
once
said he
that
left.
happened, then it's like, okay, I gotta get the fuck out of here. I can't just keep going to the finals and get destroyed by Golden State.
That shit bullshit to me. The one successful thing that's always ever happened in your career, nigga. How was the Cleveland Cavaliers before James got there? Laughing stock of the league. Couldn't win, 4-win team. You were averaging crazy all star numbers, but y'all weren't winning shit. He got there first year, took you to a finals, showed you what winning was, and you're
Should have
talking
won.
about he is the type of nigga like the album called Star Russell, Kyrie Irving fits that mold because it's like maybe you wanted so LeBron James showed you how it could be. You envied that. You envied that so much you wanted to go to the Boston Celtics to see if you could do the same thing. See if you could lead a team to a championship. Like because in your mind, Kyrie thinks the world's flat. So he's one of those guys. So it's like not saying thing. He's just one of those. He's just one of those critical thinkers. He's a critical thinker. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
He
yeah,
thinks
yeah.
about everything. So like, this nigga went through, the NBA tried to put him on a fucking back stool for telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it goes to show you like you say certain shit. He's one of those people that don't really give a fuck about what he say, but he's very calculated. So like
Right.
hit that whole thing with Kyrie is like bro was envious. You know what I'm saying? And in that situation, he was wrong because
He even apologized for it.
like he didn't have to apologize for me. I already knew from the jump what it was. Like he's
Yeah,
envious.
it was like, what the fuck you doing, nigga? You just
Like
gave up a championship opportunity
yeah, like
for
multiple. Y'all
your
had
own
y'all had
selfish gain.
you LeBron at this time you should be praising to play with a player of that magnitude. This nigga is so good that they had to conspire. The Golden State Warriors had to collude. They had to collude to get Kevin Durant to join them because LeBron had these Flash brothers figured out. They can be all season. When this shit slows down and it's just me. When you lock the bear in the room with me, nigga, it ain't help the bear. It ain't help me. It's help the bear. When he showed them niggas that, oh nah, this nigga it's 2016. LeBron still playing like this. Nah, hell no. We gotta go get KD. Draymond, go do
Hey,
your little magic.
hey, and let me also add, it's two sides to the coin because while Steph Curry and them feeling like that, you don't think Kevin Durant wasn't feeling like that when he had a 3-1 lead? He was like, oh shit, damn, it is gonna have to be me and LeBron at this nigga Apex. Like, you don't think he was starting to get them little cold little feet?
Oh, say, bro, for you to say that in that magnitude, bro, I went back
That's
and
what I've
watched
been
those
saying for
games.
10
Hold on, I went back
years.
and
I've
watched
been saying
those
this for 10
games.
years,
I
nigga.
went back and watched those games though. KD was taking the same shots and missing the same. He was just
No, he
missing
was
them.
not taking the same shots, bro. He was not taking the same shots. He was jacking up dumbass shots, trying to draw fouls. Like he was trying to put the game in the refs' hands a good amount of times, trying to get bailout calls. They was not giving him that shit. In the playoffs, bro, this is facts. Facts. Stamp. You want to know when I knew Kevin Durant switched up on us? You want to know what put the nail in the coffin? Because I already
We're
see the
putting that.
sign.
We're putting that in the coffin,
This
bro.
this the first sign. And there's so many signs, but this the first sign. I'm gonna tell you the first sign and the last sign. The first sign is when he joined Rock Nation. When he left his agency that he started out with, that put
Uh,
the sign in my head like, oh, Jay-Z don't want KD in Oklahoma City. That's just common sense, right?
uh.
So I was looking at it. That was like a couple years back though. So this would put the nail in the coffin. During that playoff series, Draymond Green kicked Steven Adams in the nuts. Did he not?
Yeah, he kicked him in the nuts. Yeah, he kicked him in the nuts.
He did it twice. He did it twice. The second time he did it, they was like, Draymond needs to be suspended. Draymond needs to be suspended. You want to know what Kevin Durant said?
What he said?
Oh, they're not going to suspend a star like Draymond Green. He's a premier player. They're not going to kick him out. What the fuck do you
I remember that.
mean?
I remember that. I remember that.
You
I remember
supposed
that.
to say, no, that is crazy. That is not a part of the game. That no, he needs to be suspended. They need to look into that. That's crazy. Like he could have really injured one of our players type shit, right?
Yeah. Like shit.
But
Yeah.
you remember right before Kevin Durant was ready to be a free agent, all of a sudden him and Draymond Green are buddies, right?
Right.
I remember these things. Like these niggas were hanging out in the offseason, all of a sudden, like, what? Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, when the fuck they became cool? Come on now. I've been saying this shit for 10 years, bro, and it's just so funny. You know what? I respect. You know what? That's one thing. LeBron might be the GOAT, bro. LeBron might be the GOAT, bro. Because had not Kevin Durant joined the fucking Warriors, bro,
Had
this
not
nigga
Kevin
probably has
Durant
7
joined,
rings.
had not Kevin Durant joined the Warriors,
This nigga
I
might have
think
7 rings.
LeBron. I think LeBron was the kryptonite to Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
Bro,
I think
he
that nigga.
was.
I think that nigga squeezes out. You don't know what team they, because that team he got the next. I think I think he gets another one on Steph Curry.
Fuck
Like I
around.
think, like because they gonna have to with them two. They had to keep that three. They had to keep a new fresh face at that three every other year. Like so, like for that, it couldn't because them two shooting niggas is gonna collapse on that on them two. So they had to keep like a Andre Iguodala or a Harrison Barnes, somebody
Yep.
that can shoot that rock other than them two. They
Yep.
luck around and got the perfect nucleus for the shit.
The fucking perfect
Like
news, bro.
the
Now
perfect fucking nucleus for the shit. Like
I do think if they would have fucked around and got Paul George, like say if Kevin Durant stayed in OKC and they weren't able to get Paul George,
same thing. Same thing would
I
happen.
think
Same thing would happen. Same
I
thing
think
would
they would have
happen.
got 1 ring though. I don't think they would have got 2
Paul
rings.
George is probably even a better fit because Paul George is a better defensive quality than Kevin Durant. He might even be a better fit.
Not as a rim protector though. That's what made them.
That
That's what
don't
made
matter when
that
you
small
still
ball.
got Paul George. You still hold on. If it's all still said still, you still got Paul George and Andre Iguodala.
But I still
That
think rim
equals a
protection is a key difference because Kevin Durant
JaVale
was
McGee.
a rim protector.
They
I
had
don't think
JaVale
Paul
McGee,
George
bro.
can offer that. I think the defensive, Paul George is like Richard Sherman. Like he can shut down passing lanes and all type of shit. He can even play very great one-on-one defense. But as a shot blocker, I don't think he'll be able to hold his own. Like Kevin Durant had to go against big sometimes. And
He's
he
six
would
nine.
damn sure hold his own.
He's 6'9".
Shit, 6'11". So I think that would be I think that would be a critique, but I still think they would have been a championship team. I think they would have got 1 championship and another finals appearance, and that's it. I think in 20, well, you know what? Whatever whatever year Steph Curry wasn't healthy, I don't think the Warriors would have made it to the final. So I guess that was that final year because
Yeah,
Steph Curry was he was hurt in the regular season for a little bit, and I think they would have plummeted even more because I don't know if Paul George would have been able to carry like that. Maybe not like that. But Paul George did have 28 a game season in that span. So if he was able to do that, oh my God, we would never know.
it's
God
all
damn it,
about what
Kevin
you're
Durant.
asking him. It's all about what you're asking him to do in that role. If you're asking him just to shoot the ball and play defense, Kevin Durant gets you 20. I mean, Paul George gets you 25.
Yep,
Just shooting
he
probably
could.
what 5 3. If he shoot 5 3 pointers a game, he probably make 2.5 3. Then he
Yeah,
plays. Then he playing stellar defense. Shit, I mean, I think you give up a little bit of rim protection for Paul George. You still get the same scoring output a little bit. I mean, you acting like Paul George ain't a scorer though.
I
Like,
ain't never said that.
so I mean, what do you think gonna happen
I
with
said
a Paul
rim
George playing with Steph Curry?
protection. The
Oh
difference
yeah,
between
I said,
Kevin
oh yeah,
Durant,
the difference. Yeah, the difference would be
yes,
rim protection.
yes.
Right.
But other
Length,
than that, I
length.
still think they would have got a championship. That's why I think Kevin Durant, you a cupcake. I'm sorry, bro. You're a cupcake,
Definitely
dog.
cupcake. Yeah, cupcake.
Because
Yeah,
like
definitely
if he
cupcake.
would have stayed in OKC, he could have just stayed 1 year, just one more year, bro. I think the Warriors would have made a move to fuck around and get another decent piece. Or at least we could have seen if they was real. Like we could have really seen like if that championship was a fluke. Because some people would say that they wouldn't have got a championship if Kyrie Irving alone was healthy. If Kyrie alone was healthy, bro, they wouldn't even have seen the championship.
I think it would have been
So
about equal. I think it would have been about equal. If Kyrie was hurt, if Kyrie was healthy this whole time, it might be known as the LeBron era. It might that era Steph Curry had was still might be known as the LeBron era. Steph Curry would have just probably got his MVP. He just
yeah,
probably would have
you're
got the
right.
MVP, fuck around and got the MVP just off the number like off the strength of this how good the season. His numbers. It's not that his numbers look crazy. It's the way he scored. It's the way he was scoring. Like to turn on
Yeah,
the TV every fucking game and see this nigga shooting 11 3-pointers and making 8 of them, and the way he's shooting them, like just turning his back and running off like a little demon. Like that's what she was calling him, the white baby face. He was calling him something.
I was
Like that
calling
bitch
the
look
what was I calling the devil? Some the light skinned devil or some shit like that.
some shit. To see that shit, to see how he was
Because
dropping,
everybody
yeah,
thought he was so innocent, and he was just,
made
oh,
Chris
Steph
Paul
Curry.
touch.
He's
He
just a
made
modern example of modern day society. He's just such an amazing,
he doing that
such
shit
an
on
amazing
purpose.
citizen.
He doing
That
that shit on
motherfucker trying to
purpose.
kill us.
That motherfucker doing that shit on purpose.
Oh
Like,
my God,
especially
Oklahoma
that time
City.
dude talk shit. Especially that time that dude talk shit. I forgot what player talked shit to him. And after he hit the three, man, when he was walking back, he kept saying something. Man, I told you stop talking shit. He was pointing right at the nigga. He was like, man, who was that, real? He was like, stop talking
Jalen
shit.
Brown.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I knew it was against the Celtics. He said, stop talking shit, nigga. Stop talking. That shit was funny as a bitch.
Man, I
Like,
still I still try to get over that half
yeah,
court three. He hit
he
on
made his
fucking
name
Andre
against. He made
Roberson.
his name against y'all. Stephen Curry became a household name when he hit that shot. That
That
pretty much put the cape on that whole MVP season. That shot, like so,
he was
everything
cooking
leading
Russ
up and
too.
everything afterwards, he had already changed the generation. He had already that was we were watching like the threes were going up. The threes were going up per game, regardless about how Steph Curry came and touched it or not. Threes were gonna escalate and change regardless. Steph Curry hyper speeded the shit because he grand streamed to like the fans of what the expectation should be. He showed you what the expectation of what now is 10 years before he got there, pretty much. Of how his volume is with the league. Steph Curry set the volume of where it is now, pretty much. Like
Yeah,
he streamlined it where he streamlined it to where it is now. Like they want the production of it. And Kon Knippel's doing that because of how Steph Curry laid the splash. Steph Curry
yeah,
laid the splash for Kon to become a wave, pretty much.
yep.
Like somebody is gonna his record, the Steph Curry record of threes is more breakable than the LeBron all-time points thing because you have to play for a very long time to get LeBron James point, and you have to stay healthy, and you have
Wemby,
to put up the numbers
Wemby's on a
if
faster pace
Wemby
than
stays
Steph is.
healthy. If Wemby stays healthy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like at the pace that he's at right now, even with some of the injuries that he's had, he's
I'll
still
say
on a pace that
he's
Steph is
still
at.
on pace, and he ain't gonna play 20 years. He's not gonna play 20 years. He's not gonna play
True.
20 years.
But I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
saying, like it just goes to show you, like there are players that are like, all you gotta do is just be healthy to start off your career because Steph wasn't as
Yeah.
healthy. So if you can
So
just be
so this is my
consistent,
question to you. So this is my question to you. After say Wemby stays healthy, this entire time Wemby stays healthy, puts up all the numbers that we expect him to put up. What do you see Wemby at like at year 10?
I see him being a 3-time MVP, a 2-time Finals MVP, a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Um, I see him being a scoring champion and blocks leader. I'm not sure if that's ever been done. Um,
Not
I
simultaneously, same
see
season.
him. I see him being a unanimous MVP. I see him being
Unanimous?
yeah.
It'll never be unanimous. It'll never be unanimous. I'm sorry.
He's gonna have a year where he averages 30, 14, and 4 blocks on 50, 40, 90,
We've seen that.
60, 40. No, 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 we haven't. Did you just hear what I said?
Oh, 60,
30,
40. Oh,
30. No, not even. It don't even gotta be 60, 40. It could be 50, 40. But again, 30 points, 14 rebounds, 4 blocks, probably 1.5 steals, 50% from the field, 40% from the three, 90% from the free throw. We never seen that. That's a Hakeem Olajuwon mixed with Kevin Durant. We never seen that. And that's I can still go on and add some more shit. Probably some super technical shit. Uh uh with less
I agree
than
with you. He gets all that. He gets all
2.5.
that. I agree with you. He gets all that. He ain't getting He not getting a unanimous MVP.
I think
We've
so, bro.
already
I
seen
don't
it. We've
think
already seen it. We've already seen. I don't think he can give you real. You one of them niggas. See, I think you can. I think you can call this too. I don't think I'm capping. I was one of them niggas when we was getting drafted. I was one of them niggas that was like, he ain't gonna be what everybody think he was gonna be. And and I'll be damned if he only averaged 24 points and about to win MVP. See, that plays
that's what I'm
testament to what
saying.
I was
Imagine
saying.
what's gonna happen when he averaged 30.
I don't think
If
it's
they
gonna happen.
trying to, if they giving him 24 a game, imagine what happened when he averaged 30. And
For
we
him to
see what the
average 30 the
24
whole
look like.
season, if him for him to average 30 the whole season, one of the pieces gotta be hurt. The team too
I
stacked
think
and
that
too.
team.
If Tim Duncan could have averaged 30, he didn't.
I think what's going to happen is that team is not going to have as much depth in like 5 years. They're going to have to pay Wemby so much money. He's going to be like Otani. Even though MLB can pay as much as they can, I think he's going to get a contract. It's going to be that second contract after his rookie extension. That max, that super max, it's going to be so max to fuck out that you're going to have to pay some taxation from that. Like you're going to sign your other two max players. It's probably still going to be Cassell or Harper or Castle and Harper or probably whatever they can get. But after that, you're gonna have to get some scraps together. Like you're gonna have to have some players take some friendly contracts to maintain a for sure championship team. Like I think Wemby, I think he's gonna have a championship run where it's kind of like Kobe, where all he needs is just a Pau Gasol, or he just need that that player that's really good at his position. Maybe not the best, but he's like top four at his position, like a top four point guard and maybe like a top 10 shooting guard or some shit like that. I think Wemby's gonna have a championship like that, maybe a Hakeem type of championship, where it's just like he's just like running through the fucking league. It don't even fucking matter. But I don't think he's gonna have as much depth. So that's why I do think at some point Wemby's gonna be putting up like 30s and like high efficiency numbers. Like I think it's gonna be a point where he's gonna be like in such a crazy ass zone when he's like 27, 28. The game is going to be, it's just going to be too slow for him and he's going to be too advanced. He just broke Norman Powell's ankles. Like, Norman Powell,
Just a
what
guard.
are you doing breaking? How do you break a nigga ankles and you're like a foot taller? That doesn't even, that just defies the laws of gravity right there. Like, And this is at 22 years old, 23 years old, by the way. 22. Bro, just started drinking. Cause he doing all that freaky shit on the sideline. Niggas was saying he was shouting out Flight Racks though. I fucks with that though, cause Flight do be doing that. But that nigga did the two cheek jump.
Mhm.
I'm like, dag, Wemby, they done got you, didn't it?
Yeah.
Wemby, Freakyama.
What a freaking yama.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
man. I'm ready. I'm ready to go ahead and start that
yeah, cause
time.
I need to go ahead and cook up. Speaking of Wembyama, they got this game coming on at 3. I don't know if it's a trap game, but I'm gonna just try my luck, see what we can get going. I'm just going ahead and put Wemby for 4. I want to go 5 blocks. He had 7 against the Grizzlies.
5 blocks.
He had 7 against the Grizzlies, nigga. Shit, I put him for 4 blocks and he got 7 of them bitches. I was like, shit, maybe my standards are too low. And then shit. Now, you know the crazy thing is, he had 7 blocks and 4 steals, so he had 11 stocks. Imagine if you put that on Prize Picks and up that motherfucker. God damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, shit. And he had 15 rebounds back to back games. So yeah, Wemby been on some shit with these sorry ass teams have been playing. And I expect the same against the Bucks. I'm really leaning towards Stephon Castle, so I just got him for PRA. Low ball, and I'm just trying to get on by my business. But I'm gonna put a live in, so yeah. I expect Spurs dominance. Oh, Devin Vassell 3-pointers. It's shit. They done already put out that shit with Wemby generating the most corner threes in NBA history. I think for a season, but even then, like if he's generating that many corner threes, you got to go with the corner 3 shooters. Vassell, Champagny. I don't know if Harrison Barnes playing, but shit. Yeah, I definitely got Vassell for 2 threes. I'm just trying to shit. It's some early ass games, man. I'm just trying to get on out of there. You feel me? Like I ain't asked for too much. I'm trying to get a little piece of the bark. You know what I'm saying? Make my own tree. You dig what I'm saying? Shit, some shit of early games. I'm talking about NHL, MLB. Shit, some early games, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put some of that shit in the chat. Uh, we can go ahead and wrap this on up. Uh, again, this MVP shit is kind of getting shaky, man. All this nigga had to do was cry once again.
Luca moved down
Like,
to number 4 is egregious.
yeah, I do think. I mean,
If
that L kind of
anything,
probably
he
did
should be
something, but
second. If anything, he should be second.
shit, I think they disrespecting JB a little bit. JB need to be a little higher. You can make an
Jokic,
argument for Jokic, but they've been playing some sorry teams, so I don't know how much of an argument I can make. The bitch is putting up damn near 30, 20, and 20.
that shit ain't nothing new though.
It ain't. That's the thing. If anything, what's new is Jamal Murray and what the fuck he doing.
Yeah.
He's snapping every fucking game. But yeah, we can get to all those politics. Again, shout out my nigga Cooper Flag. That's all I gotta say. The
Just
flag bearer.
go to the chat, bro. Just go to the chat. Be in the chat, bro.
I'm there. Shit. But all right, we done here. We'll tap in with y'all next week. Hopefully. We ain't gonna I'm trying not to take no break. Cause for real, I was thinking about taking a break today. Like niggas gotta goddamn, take a little break here and there. But it's March Madness going on. It's too much good shit going on. So maybe when March Madness is over, we can finally take a motherfucking break, breathe before the playoffs and shit like that. And then we can really get into the logistics and shit. Because when this playoffs start, yeah, it's finna get filthy.
Niggas gotta get locked in. Niggas gotta be locked in. Know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Shit, we've been locked in enough though. I mean, shit. It's been a good conclusion to the regular season. I know I gotta lock in with OKC, so we got this motherfucking gauntlet. Definitely gotta lock in on my side. Well, shit, y'all do too. It's so crazy that all our teams are like, well, I gotta play y'all teams. Well, one of Rob's teams. That shit complicated. But yeah, we'll tune in next week. Hopefully we beat the Spurs. I mean, god damn it. Shit, you see what I'm saying? Spurs, Knicks. Fuck. Hopefully we beat the Knicks tomorrow. And hopefully we beat the Knicks right after that. All that good shit. We gone. Y'all have a great weekend. Much love, blessings, peace, and all that good shit. Have a great weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Hit on the parlay or two. Again, go ahead, put Wemby for 4 blocks, 5 blocks. Put a little Otani home run or some shit. Yeah, I'm fucking with Otani home run for sure. He getting that bitch today. I know that. Snows that.